enough to get a chance to read the first issue, and it's really good. So everyone, if you, I don't know, will it get? We know everyone the Kickstarter is over, but will will it come to the, like normal brick and mortar stores eventually?
That's the plan. Yeah, I think the plan is. I don't know if there's a date officially announced yet, but there's got to be a 6-issue run at least, and then if that does well, we have at least 2 other story arcs.
Nice. Very good. All right, everyone, look forward to seeing that. Nice variant cover there, using classic Transformers G1s over there. Is that an homage?
I think so.
And Livio, you've had something going on for a while now. You finished your second arc on Killbot, right? So that's been highly successful. Right? So yeah, very, very awesome for that. You know, maybe give it up for Killbot. Right? Killbot is great. So yeah, I mean the question should be asked, we got a trilogy happening maybe?
Yeah, there's currently a third one I'm working on. So,
right on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but it's been a blast. Thanks for everyone who's read it. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. No, it's great. So yeah, Killbot, and that's been great. So I'm glad that you've got a third one coming. So that'll make a nice trilogy. Is that what you're working on right now, or is there anything else going on?
I'm doing another creator-owned thing. It's like a sci-fi World War II thing. So it's kind of in the same vein. Kill out like sense of humor and stuff. But it's like totally separate idea. But yeah, that's been fun. That's about halfway done now.
Cool. Right on. Yeah. Al, you didn't bring any slides, I'm sorry.
Well, he was on my slide.
He was on your slide, that's right. We did. We got a variant cover for Alex on Cigna.
And Josh Perez covered it. Josh Perez is something right now.
Right.
So Alex has done some variant covers for the new Transformers series.
This is true, and they are here. So, is everyone reading the new Skybound series?
A little bit.
All right, that's a lot of hands. All right, so Alex has done 2 variant covers for that. Livio's got one as well.
Yeah, there's like 5 coming, I think.
You got 5?
Yeah, there's more coming.
Hot damn. All right, well done. All right, so do you have any here?
No.
Okay.
No. They just got turned in like yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
So Alex has 2 here for issues 7 and 8. I believe you said 8 is super limited?
Yeah, about 40
Okay.
copies of that one I have.
All right, so if you want both of them, get to this table real quick. Hit up Alex if you want some variant covers of those, and they look fantastic. So you've had that. I know you've got some other stuff. You got some really awesome stuff at your table. I helped you bring it in, so make sure you hit up Alex for that this weekend. Does anybody have? Do you have another question? Any other questions?
Sure.
Yeah.
One more question.
Go ahead. We're going to open it up to everyone else for questions. So if anybody wants to line up over here, we can move to questions afterwards.
All right, maybe since we're all fans of Transformers, and of course Transformers is built on the toys, you've each had, I think you either had your designs taken and used for toy designs, or actually gotten to work on some toy designs. So how do you feel when a design you've made gets turned into a toy?
I'm ecstatic seeing something that I read in the comic books be turned into a toy. I never thought that I'd see Tarn, but there he is. And then to see somebody take that Tarn figure and do like a third party blow up with it, so it's like a bigger figure, I'm like celebrating. I want that one too. And even the one Tarn figure that doesn't transform, it's from Flame Toys. I have that. It's amazing. Just to see like a character that I spent so long designing and putting on the page, and it's like physically there in front of me. It's quite cool. I'm just waiting for them to do more. It would be nice if they gave me a figure, but I don't expect this. I'd be like, hey guys,
That's the bare minimum. I don't know why there isn't, but there should be royalties.
I know that I see a lot of third-party stuff, and like some people aren't super happy about third-party stuff. I don't really mind it too much because I like seeing characters like all the DJD made. Because who's really going to make a Transformer electric chair? Nobody's going to do that. Hasbro's not going to do that. So sometimes we need third-party to like bring some of these characters to life.
Awesome. Andrew, the video?
Most of the designs we use, like in robustness guys and stuff, kind of like influenced by other things like the video games and stuff. So like a lot of the toys that came out influenced by my designs were more like you could see little touches they had from the comics, like something in the face or certain body parts that I've changed a little bit. That was kind of nice when that stuff would get translated. So, like I know like there was a Skybound toy that came out that was seemed more influenced by the comic than the original cartoon and stuff. So like it's been pretty amazing to go to our dinner wherever and see that stuff on the shelves.
You worked on Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, I guess I had more direct stuff I did for Hasbro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that Ultra Magnus is pretty cool to work on.
And I would love to see an aileron.
Right. I'm still waiting for that.
You had a third-party one that, the blue streak or the prow, your prow
Oh,
design,
prow.
got designed by third party. I don't remember who, I think it was Generation Toy maybe, I can't remember who, I forget it. But that came out really well.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
Somebody's gotta get these guys figures, man.
Video?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool to see this stuff kind of evolve into toys. Like, I remember being there when like Wingblade didn't even exist, and seeing the first like character design for her, and now that character's been around forever.
Yeah.
You know, so it's been really cool to be part of that, and then see them portrayed amazingly in toys. So yeah, I love it.
Awesome. All right, now we got people waiting, so would you take some questions?
Were they to come up to you, like, just walk up to you one day or online and just ask, would any of you ever do art for any other big comic companies, DC, Marvel, Image, any of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou, what's everyone's favorite character to draw?
Probably anything or just Transformers?
For Transformers specifically.
The easiest. The easiest character to
Yeah.
draw is your favorite character to draw.
Who's the easiest?
Oh, well for me,
Yeah.
Bumblebee. It's like some of the simple lines and everything. It's like it just seems like when I draw him, it's like he flows off the page kind of quick. Lately, I'm like, why did I design a arm like this? He has so many tank stripes.
That's what I think when we're going here.
Now it's coming back by me.
I like Optimus because like you can draw them different ways. You can put like little vents in, or just like square things flat, or you can like if you get bored, you can kind of mix it up a little bit, and it's still Optimus as long as you have the basic shapes and the expression and stuff. So I don't know, like he's always kind of fun to kind of mess around with it a little bit if you get bored.
Yeah, Optimus is my answer too. Like I think he's probably the only Transformer I haven't gotten tired of over the years. I don't know if it's like the emotional connection it has as a kid, but I agree with Andy, you change him up here and there, it's still like Optimus Prime.
Thank you.
Outside of Transformers, Livio does a real badass Darth Vader.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was a really good lead-in for my question, which is, what characters do you feel like you either consistently struggle with or don't enjoy drawing, and why?
No, is there anyone particular I don't know?
I mean, I can tell you, like, a commission is one thing, but if it's a sequential page of a comic, any character with wings is a pain in the ass because they block the characters around them. So if you're like, if Starscream is talking like 4 other robots and you're doing different angles, that's really kind of complicated to show who he's talking to. So like that.
And that reminds me too of like Six Shot. He used to paint it all because he's got these wings here. It's like, how do you?
Ultra Magnus is
Yeah. So those are some examples.
Yeah.
You?
For the longest time, I didn't like drawing the Grimlock, and that was from a bad experience with interaction with somebody, maybe sour on drawing but now I'm like more comfortable drawing now. I don't know, like, who did I over design that takes me a long time to draw? You know, I'm just like, I gotta draw them again. Why did I do this?
Getaway comes to life. Yeah.
Well,
Challenging.
anyone that I have to actually look at my own reference for drawing, I'm like, why did I do this? But Getaway I can still do from memory. So.
IDW Unicron.
Unicron?
Unicron from IDW, yeah.
That's easy.
Sure it is.
Thank you.
Sure.
There's a bunch of scribbles. You got the rock on it. It's a bunch of scribbles.
Character question, nothing to do with drawing, just in Transformers in general, from any series whatsoever. Who's your favorite individual character that you just love to see on a page or on the screen or whatnot that like connects with you?
For me, it's probably Thundercracker.
I love Galvatron. But I love Galvatron from the 86 movie. Like the Leonard Nimoy voice of Galvatron. Kind of ruthless he was.
Yeah, I'm gonna say G1 sounds weird.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
First of all, it's great to meet you guys. How long does each drawing take, like, in general? Like, to complete?
Like the whole page?
Yeah.
I try to do like myself like a page a day, and like, but like, you have to find like a certain balance of like quality versus speed. You know, it's like you have to meet your deadlines, but you want to look as good as you can. But at some point, you have to learn what shortcuts you can take and stuff. And he doesn't seem like he does that, but I don't know how. But like, I don't know what he's doing.
It varies. I usually spend like 16 hours working on a page.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a page a day is kind of the common standard, again, the common industry standard gets things done on time. But what I like about comics though is that you can have a really elaborate page that takes 20 hours, then the page after can take 4 or 5 hours, but when it gets printed, it's all the same book. So the final reading experience doesn't look like that page is less effort because you're kind of consuming the whole thing. That's the hope. So we're trying.
And now I've had some people with double page spreads for a whole week to work on, so it really depends.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Yes.
Hello. So like you said earlier, I'm an 80s kid too, and I see you're wearing a new 80s t-shirt. So the Transformers have made a lot of mashups recently with other properties. I'd be curious to know what property would you mash up Transformers with?
I've always wanted to do like that, right? I mean, it's been done a bunch, but like my own version of the G.I. Joe Transformers, but we kind of did that some with Revolution and stuff from IDW. I don't think there's one that. I mean, I actually do have ideas for like a Star Wars crossover, but I think that would be pretty unlikely. But I don't know.
It's tough because there's so many mashups already. I don't know. That's a good question. Something in here.
Like Terminator or something?
They already did that. You did the others for it.
Yeah, you did.
No way. That was great.
We'll take this moment to plug Alex's Transformers Terminator. Was it good?
Well, yeah. I love that.
Well, thank you.
Whoever wins will lose.
Hi. So you guys aren't just artists, you're sequential artists. When you were starting out, how did you learn how to tell stories through your art? How was the?
I'm still learning how to do that.
We're all learning. Like watching movies, reading comics, reading books on it. When I was a kid, like I kind of like lived on this book called How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, I think is what it's called. I was really into that book and that had good tips. And there are good books out there on like storytelling and penciling and how to do comics and stuff too. Just
create the image. So I would kind of absorb the storytelling of the artist that was doing the page. Like I think a panel, I say, you have to draw that. Well, not like tracing it, but actually trying to redraw it the way it's normal.
Charger?
And
The extra charge for my.
me trying to do, okay, I'm redrawn that now. Now let me try something different. What was the next supposed to be, but not go from like looking at what Jimmy had done in the comics there. My own thing. And then for video games, and that developed more when I went into college. I had like a storyboarding class. So that helped me figure that out. But Andrew said there was how to draw the Marvel way. There's always, in the Wizard books, there was always tips and techniques from different artists talking about different methods of storytelling. And I absorbed all that because I was like a comic book fan, so I just absorbed everything I could from whatever I was reading, looking at, and just trying to figure out how to do it on my own page. And again, I'm still learning how to do it. Like the stuff that I did in one BCI, like that I know that people love. To me now, I look at it and I'm like, I can do better now. And I'm pretty sure like 10 years from now, the stuff that I can do now, I'll be like, I can do better. This is horrible. Like, what is this? So I think that we're always constantly growing and evolving and trying to do better. So it's a process like that.
Thank you so much.
That made me think of something. You guys had, I'm assuming you all three of you grew up reading comics. I know Alex just mentioned you did, right? But did you guys grow up inspired by the art in comics? Which artists specifically inspired you? Each of you. Go. Yeah.
Like I grew up at the time where like Transformers and Star Wars and G.I. Joe and like Secret Wars was coming out and stuff like that. So you have like Spider-Man appearing in Transformers. I was getting into all that stuff at the same time. So like Spider-Man, X-Men, Transformers were like my big comics for a long time. So like when Todd McFarlane hit the scene, that kind of blew my mind. But I'd always been into people like John Byrne and Jim Lee, people who could like render and tell a story and like do it in a way where it was like believably realistic, but also had a bit of a style to it. Those are the ones that kind of appealed to me the most, I guess. Those are the names. I'm drawing a blank right now, but those are the names that come to mind right now.
Okay.
Probably for me, would have been Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, Jason Campbell, a bunch of others. Like the artists that left Marvel and formed Image, and then subsequent artists came on from there. I love the work. I love the trashy comics from the 90s. Like, so over the top and out there. Like, some of them were horribly drawn, but I love them.
Yeah.
And that just led on to different manga, everything. I love the Akira, especially for detail. I love that. Their background. Yeah. Gundam, stuff like that. And that led on to other artists like Mike Mignola for his use of glass and everything. And like the new work that Mark Silvestri's doing, I'm like I like that. I like all the cross hatching and creating the different forms of gray and value. I'm like, I want to try to implement some of that into my work now because we're evolved as artists. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over. So I'm always finding people doing interesting and new techniques, and I'm like, let me try and give that a shot. So it might be fun.
Yeah, same exact names as those guys mentioned for me. In high school, Alex Ross, I discovered one of the first artists that I really thought, he made me color my stuff. You know, exactly.
He's Alex Ross is legend.
Amazing, yeah. And then on the Star Wars prequels, Doug Chiang, their team is going to church. They were these, at the time I discovered them, were the first kind of digital artists, and that had a huge impact too. Like working like Corel Painter at the time in Photoshop, this was like 2001 and 2, like that had a huge impact on me too.
And if Mark Silvestri can still change the way he draws, it has to improve, right? Then who's to say we all can't still improve, right?
Yeah, he was another name I should mention.
He also drew like 40 some issues over in a row, which is pretty wild to think about that run.
Andy drew 5 months, 2 books a month.
Let's go back to the questions.
First of all, it's an honor to meet you guys. I've admired all of your work for years. I have 2 questions actually. First one is, what was the most challenging Transformers project that you found?
For me, Dark Side of the
Yeah.
Because just when the 2 books joined together, you had a huge influx of cast members. And this is where I'm like, I'm used to drawing the more than these guys, but now I have to draw the robots in disguise guys. And I'm like, crap, now I need reference for all of this. And there was a double-page spread there, and I'm like, that had everybody joining up from both crews, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a nightmare.
Yeah, there was a double-page spread I had to do where the script literally said there are billions of MMS, I think they're called, coming down from the sky. It literally says billions. I'm like, are you that's serious? But and then I had to draw his designs too, so that made it. But no, recently I even posted some stuff online. I'm like, how did we do this? Because I was doing like 5 pages a week or something. These huge splash pages where it'd be like 20 characters in the ground, and then like combiners fighting, and then city bots fighting, and then all these people in the sky. It was like, I don't know how we did that.
We were younger.
It is funny that Dark Side trying for all 3 of our answers. Nothing against 2 of them, yeah.
I'll blame James Robert, because he's not here to defend himself.
My second question, thank you for that. My second question would be, what's the biggest advice you'd give to someone who wants to draw Transformers?
I would just say, like, anyone who wants to draw period, same answer, like, just take it really seriously, make your deadlines, respond to emails, like drawing is fun, it's supposed to be fun, but if you're doing it professionally, then you have to treat it like a real job, you can't just see people hanging if they need something done by a certain date,
But like, for Transformers specifically, it really helps to know how to break them down into basic shapes to start with, like a block or a circle or a cube, to understand what's underneath it, and then you kind of get those forms started, and then you start building in the details over it. I think is a good step for Transformers. I mean, for anything, but Transformers especially, understanding like the basic geometry underneath it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Hi there. When starting off drawing, what advice would you have for someone who's just starting out and wanting to just do it as a hobby?
What would you like, what do you want to try to accomplish, right?
Okay.
What's your goal,
Just
drawing Transformers or drawing anything?
Just Transformers, anything.
Okay. Draw every day, and don't get discouraged if it doesn't come out perfectly. If you don't draw something perfect the first time, because you're not going to. And we're all like that. We don't draw a perfect image right off the bat. It's a progression. It might look perfect to us because we've had years and years and years of experience, and sometimes it just becomes a muscle memory. So it's like, how do you draw Optimus Prime so quickly? I'm like, I've drawn him 10,000 times, so I know this character inside and out. But there will be days when I'm like, I have an off drawing day, and I'm like, that looks really wonky. That does not look right. Hold it up to look like the reflection on the other side, and then no, yeah, it's off. So I gotta redo it. But don't get discouraged by that, because it's all a learning process. And I guess the next thing is don't be afraid to draw things that are complicated, like don't let that discourage you either, right? Because you're always gonna get frustrated with something. When that happens, just take a break, walk away for a moment, come back to it with a fresh set of eyes, and then try it again. Don't get discouraged if saying something is taking a long time and difficult, because that happens, right? It all happens with Transformers, because they're complicated beings to create.
Like, to observe too, like I know like, especially since I drove Transformers, whenever I'm out like on a city street or something or out and about, I'm always like observing different cars and buses and how how the shapes work and how things go together and where panels could break up and if you wanted to think about how it could transform. I'm always like observing that stuff and looking at that stuff. Just understanding how the world works in that way, at least on that level.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So it's a study of the real world because that'll help you with like fictional stuff. So even like cloth or whatever, that'll help you draw like Batman's cape or something. You study something that's real. Like when I was younger, I was like, well, I just want to draw Transformers. I don't look at anything that's real. But that stuff will make you a better artist. Kind of really study the real world, how light and shadow works.
Alrighty. Absolutely love the art on the Unicron book, is all I'm going to say. Thank you.
So, what single issue would you like to be best known for 50, 100 years from now?
Single issue or like a
single issue.
Page panel number 2.
I did the series called Autocracy, which I really liked, and there's an issue where Soundwave is basically trying to escape Autobot-controlled territory, and they're all after him. And that was probably my favorite one.
Ron versus Transformers issue 1.
Alright.
I think it would be Bro as Guys 1 because that was the first time.
Howdy. I have a question. What music, if any, do y'all listen to when you draw?
That was a bunch of stuff. All the different drawings. If I'm drawing something that is more aggressive looking, I'll listen to heavy metal or industrial music because it just puts me in that mood, so different emotion comes out when I'm like drawing it. But I listen to anything. It's too hard to choose because there's so many songs I like. I can go from like 9 Inch Nails all the way over to like Katy Perry and then back to like Metallica, like AC/DC. So I just hit random on YouTube and just.
I'm a big music fan, but for some reason when I draw, I don't listen to music that much. I'm more likely to listen to like podcasts or you follow my YouTube algorithms or stream a show or something that like, I don't know why that is, but like I tend to like more to listen to people talking. Maybe because like it's kind of an isolating thing to sit there and drawing and you kind of feel like you're not alone. Like if there's conversations or something that you can listen to and you feel like you're part of, I don't know what it is.
You just don't want anybody coming in and catching you dancing.
That's happening.
Any transmission contest?
It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts too. I like electronica, I like the Crystal Method and stuff. And there's like a YouTube channel like Lo-Fi Girl or whatever, Cat. I listen to that all the time. So.
That's cool. Thank you.
Hi, it's an honor to meet you. My question is, where do you spark inspiration for the cover pages that you create?
For the cover specifically?
Yes.
For me, like I've looked a lot at what covers have worked for me, like what I've seen that I thought, wow, that's a good cover, and thought about why. And that's for me, some of my more successful covers, that's what I've thought about and looked at.
For me, I just think about what would catch my attention on the shelf if I was looking for something personally to buy. So I'm like, okay, I'll draw that, and it'll be like make it cool and don't mess it up.
Just what looks cool, you know, and I think our point too is probably showing off this prime like cover like 50 times, so it's like, at some point you're like, what do we do that's different than we did before, you know, and like, hopefully interesting, so.
I think of any interesting like stories. It's that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna say like, nobody's drawing his butt.
It's
not.
It's a
Dawn did, and I was like, damn it, beat to it already.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we're getting down to the end here, so I think we're gonna. Oh, one more question?
One more fun one. Okay, if there's a one paper and you guys all have to draw on the same paper, how are you gonna do it? If you guys all draw on the same paper.
We've done that actually. You know what jam pieces are? Like when people get a commission where they'll come around to different artists and have this person draw this character, this
Yeah,
person draw that
pretty
character.
much.
I did one recently where both of these guys had drawn on the same paper, and that was fun. But how would you do it? I guess somebody has to lay it out to begin with, right? I mean,
Yeah, pretty
someone has to
much.
decide where everything's going to go.
Yeah, and also the background too, pretty much at the same time.
Yeah. We'd have to go with pencil first, then we would ink it later once we figured out where it was gonna work.
Okay.
Yeah. We've never done that like for a comic or anything, have we?
Daryl, you got that commissioned at TFCon LA.
I did. Out of these three, Alex was the only one there, so but he's on there. Yeah.
Just real quick for an artist, what color is Rumble?
Whatever color you want to be.
We're very simple.
Blue.
Definitive answer from Livio.
Well, big thanks to awesome comic artists, Livio Armandelli, Alex Mills, and Andrew Griffith. Final thoughts before we end the panel?
That's the argument. That was the.
Or plug something too?
Thanks for coming out.
We'll be on the floor tomorrow, come visit us.
We'll be out here.
You got anything you want signed? Come bring it. I'll sign anything.
Anything.
You know it.
I know.
I brought my special one.
Thanks everyone for coming out.
All right, thank you again to the Transmission Podcast and our wonderful comic artists who will be signing autographs at the table all weekend. And they've also got some links and other interesting art you can get from them. So coming up next at 7, we've got a panel from Chris Ho about maintaining joy in collecting. And after that, at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a remembrance for one of our members, Bryce Rutledge. And then following that, our charity auction for the night.
Oh, there's another one in here. I know that was mine. Oh, okay, I didn't grab it. You know, they just packed them in there. Yes. Up there.
Will you hold the water bottle? Yeah. So I'll come
Well, there are some prerequisites.
We're close. I'm not scared anyone's gonna take my shot.
No,
I mean, all the stuff there, also have stuff in the back too, right? But I'll be back in most parts of the car.
Good catch. I got it. Just my DVD. Yeah.
Evangelist, did you send the email? I know, and you just presentation.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, my friends got this special box. They sent me that photo.
Even while you're taking your seats, be sure to eyeball all the lovely stuff at the charity auction. Then you probably look up again. You want to bid on how hard and how you want to go. Oh yeah.
Do it. Bid on it. We'll get your card. Bid on it.
Who's going to be the true hero that bids triple digits on a retail deluxe MSRP class transformer?
What about last time? Did it 1,001?
I saw it happen in LA.
We need that 1,000 back.
Who's going to be the hero that somehow pays double digits for a costume and then just throws down an extra hundo to say, feel bad? There you go.
Oh wait, there are some new ones, guys.
That's binding.
Where's the custom Cosmos that we can spend almost $1,000 on?
This year it's a shredder from Basic Surge.
Okay. Alright, I'll bid on it. Worst case scenario, I drive up the bid so more money goes to charity. Worst case
All
scenario,
right, I think we're ready to begin our next panel. Big TFCon welcome to Chris Ho. Believe it or not, this is his first TFCon. No, absolutely not. Chris, we're waiting to hear about maintaining joy in collecting, so take it away, my friend.
Yeah, just so everyone knows how badass this is going to be. New MacBooks don't have HDMI ports, so we're doing a little bit of theater of the mind. I got a clicker, and I'm clicking it on here as well. So I might run over and just peek to see if we're on the right spot now and then, or I'll ask you all. You all good? All right. So maintaining joy in collecting, that is the name of this presentation. This is part of a series. You good? All right. This is part of Why Do We Enjoy the Toy? You should never see the title of the series, and you should also see a big friendly QR code to the playlist for that series.
Yes.
You guys are great post-production assistants. This series is about, it started off at least, about subjective reasons why we enjoy our collections beyond simply owning and acquiring them. Because eventually, you can't just live and subsist off of acquiring and owning things. There's an entire interaction that's missing in there. So, this is all a hobby as well. And in my opinion, a hobby has to be in service of you. It's a phrase I've started using more often, partly to myself. A hobby's got to be primarily doing nice things for you. Joy being one part of that. So, why does joy matter? Now, number one, what kind of a question is that for me, a human being, to ask a bunch of you fellow human beings? We're all human beings in here, right? Yeah, exactly. So, your hobby time should not be joyless. I'm not going to go hard on this tangent because we only got so much time, but one thing to think about really quickly and up front is, do you find that you spend a lot of your hobby time happy, or do you find you spend a lot of your hobby time mad, or just upset, or bummed out? It's something to consider and perhaps diagnostic.
Yeah.
It's supposed to balance against that, which is less
no barrier.
I.e., say you have a real grind of a job. Your hobby shouldn't feel like another real grind of a job. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go out and stuff, but it feels like a second job. Again, it might be time to self-assess just a little bit. Something in service of you should also generally uplift you.
Look like I donated
You
biggest.
spend a lot of your time being angry in your hobby time. It's probably not uplifting you. And I'm not saying, I can say a lot of stuff like this. I'm not saying just don't be mad ever, because that's not fellow human activity, right? We're all fellow humans in here. But you have hobbies, right? Your hobbies do not have you. Your hobbies are not your identity. They are bullet points underneath your identity, which is a big conglomeration of all kinds of physical, metaphysical things. Stuff you eat is part of your identity, technically, because it's fueling your brain, and that's where some of your identity lives. Down periods and moments should be uncommon, and when they happen, say that you have a hard debate with someone, or you are really trying to chase something that you're excited about, that stuff should pay off exponentially. A stressful toy hunt should result in tons of dopamine from the toy, not from any other, substance or whatever you like to be talking about. So that, I'm trying to once again say, there's got to be times for stuff to get a bit hard, but it's got to cycle back really heavily. Now, is this toxic positivity? Is this head in the sand escapism? I mentioned a few seconds ago about how we might be swinging a little bit from extremes here. I'm basically saying think critically, but with purpose that's in service of you. Slight topic jump, but like if you really want to dissect a film that you're watching, you really want to dig into a piece of media you're enjoying, that needs to have a purpose. Similarly with toy collecting, if you really want to dig into your collections, into your hobbies, whatever it happens to make in media, dig into it. It's got to have a purpose when you're digging into it. You can't just dig into it for the sake of digging into it, unless you are riding that cool Razor's Edge where that is your dopamine rush. It's a rough one, you're threading a needle, but anyway, one thing that we should try to do is identify your joy. Now, there is a film where someone had to do this, That film is everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah!
However, that's not everyone's joy. I checked. I said, can I also? And I was told, no, it's a movie. Stop calling this address. So we're going to need to identify some of our own joy. Starting off, I could ask the question, why do you enjoy the toy? Check out that QR code floating in up there on the top corner that'll lead you to a playlist with the same name. One thing you can do is mark your favorite moments in your hobby. This is just a really nice self-diagnostic, especially if you're having some hobby time and you're getting bummed out and you notice it. It's like, okay, hold on a second. Why am I so upset during hobby time? So one thing you can do is think about your collecting. Think about specifically when you're collecting, what are moments of collecting that made you really joyful? What are moments in collecting that make you happy? What are moments that don't come with the baggage of constantly having to go through hardship to reach that joy? Also, you can think about your socializing in your hobby. That's something we're doing right now as fellow humans. So think about, obviously, if you're on conventions, think about your fun times at conventions. Think about if you're on the hunt for something, consider thinking about when you did that in a dealer room and it went well. And once again, try to touchstone with moments that you know are joy generators. You can also think about analysis. If you're someone who likes to write feedback posts on VFW or something, if you like to make reviews, if you like to think about your stuff critically, the way I've alluded to before, think about how that has been enriching for you. If you're, say, a reviewer online, but you're really upset about it, it's not making you feel any joy, think about when it did, and how you might be able to pivot that activity a little bit. Also, customizing. Some of you might have done a custom class this morning. I see nodding heads, so you can confirm. And this is not just literal toy customization, but like the way that you set up your shelves, the way that you store your figures if you can't have everything on shelves, just the way that you've made your hobby into your own. That's another touchstone that I think can be pretty universal. What have you done to just personalize how you engage with your hobbies? And then there's creating. This bounces off of all this stuff. Do you make questions? Do you make videos? Do you make podcasts? Do you write articles in 2024? Because you're a hero! And once again, just think about when all those things brought out joy. This whole assembly of things I've talked about here is what we refer to in the business as the C-stack. Now, I'll demonstrate what this means.
That is just... That's great. C-stack, okay.
The C-stack is made up out of the collecting, socializing, analysis, customizing, and creating. That's CSACC, or the C-stack. Scientifically speaking, that's what we call an acronym. I'm trying to get you all in on the industry here a little bit. But to continue on from there, let's talk about how you can use your C-stack for the sake of your joy. How can you make your C-stack into a tool for good? What you need to do first is grip your C-stack.
I'm trying to think of the back section.
And by that I mean run a diagnostic through your current joy activators. Some of that stuff I was just talking about. And you don't have to do this with a specific regularity at all, but as I mentioned, it's something to consider if you find your hobby time is not bringing you joy. So look back on the C-stack, all of those various things contained and floating within. And it's okay when something doesn't hit right anymore. That sometimes just happens. It happened with me and Lego. I spent a good year and a half and going, yeah, Lego, sick. And then I kind of realized I'm not really feeling joy engaging with Lego myself. I like hearing about it. I like seeing my friends mess around with it. But I'm not really feeling it myself. And that's fine. And also, it's okay when nothing's changed. If you're diagnosing your C-stack and it's functioning normally, it seems all the conduits are running the right way, it doesn't mean like, okay, I gotta figure out what's wrong with it. That just means you got a functioning C-stack. And that's good. But also, don't starve a thirsty C-stack. You don't need to engage out of obligation. And this is the point that kind of leads into when you, as an example, you expose yourself to a lot of things that not be overjoyed. Say that you are a regular poster on forum in 2024, in which case you're a hero, maintaining that classic vocation. But you find that when you're posting, it's like, I'm not happy most of the time, but I gotta get in there. This is my forum I live on. That's a moment when you might want to go, hey, I I might be engaging out of obligation. Because at the end of the day, in your hobby time, you have to be a little selfish. It's easy sometimes to forget that all of these things, a hobby is a hobby, it's deserving. It can sometimes feel like, well, I can't be selfish about my hobby time, I've got to be objective, and I've got to make sure I balance it with the bad. It's like, no, it's a hobby, just you got balanced up, and you all good over and over again. If you just like cracking open toys and selling them, and you don't like to figure out how to put them on a shelf, don't just crack them open and sell them. Be selfish. It's all right. The CSAT abides. But also, let a Tucker CSAT regain its vitality. Probably can't maintain a high perky level of joy if you've overworked it. I mean, some of you might be able to. Everyone's got different levels of stamina when it comes to their hobbies. But if you find your CSAT is getting a little bit tired, a little bit, tuckered out, slightly deflated, give it a sec to regain its strength. Take a nap. Go to one of your other hobbies, because you don't need to have multiples, but it sure is helpful. I like to think of those other hobbies as little lifeboats for my CSAT. When it can't stay afloat in the ocean of dopamine, it needs to hop into a lifeboat. Let's think about industrial music. Let's think about action cinema that uses the rule of triangles. Let's give it a little break. Let's go look at a Kamen Rider. That's another hobby. And I mentioned a lot about joy, right? It's 2024. A topic of the now is the world versus joy. Because this decade has been a real thing. Yeah. Did you know we're actually almost halfway? Did you know it's the mid-2020s? What? It's messed up. I sent a letter. I sent a letter to my member of parliament. I sent a letter to the president. And I sent a letter to a couple of European countries because I had stamps. Nobody listened. But it's kind of a rough decade. I've talked to friends, and this is one reason why my panels have taken a certain tone this decade, because there is a whole lot about how do I kind of keep my hobby feeling the way that I remember it feeling. And well, frankly, a lot of hobbies have undergone change. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Are still undergoing change. It's just a fact of the decade. I've gone into this in previous panels, but like one key word, the global shipping catastrophe, for instance. Change is inevitable. However, this is something my mom taught me. Change can also be really exciting. Scary and exciting go hand in hand. But when something's inevitable, you kind of gotta figure out a way to ride it out. Because joy is worth maintaining, and more importantly, you are worth maintaining. That's something that's just worth saying now. So, when, for instance, as an example, you might have someone who's really mad because I remember when deluxes were $10. I remember when Toys R Us had by Square One had Prime First Edition Deluxes and Titan's Return on sale every other month. It's like, I do too, but that's not what's going on right now, so it's worth figuring out how to readjust a little bit. And by readjust, figure out what does still bring you joy and focus on that. Be selfish. If hunting for toys isn't fun anymore, take a break from hunting for toys. Don't make yourself go through it. Figure out if you like ordering stuff in from online. If you don't, figure out like, hey, in this particular hobby, do I just like chilling out with some of the media? Do I want to rediscover stuff in the toys and items I already have? I got that QR code adds some panels, all of that kind of idea. Because the thing that I found kind of the saddest in the community level have been folks who are trapped just trying to find the 2010s again in a way that I don't think you really can. Things like wave completionism and whatnot. So this isn't going to be a universal thing for everyone, but if you can just figure out where your joy was and where it exists now, I guarantee you some of it still exists now. You just got to self-diagnostic and dig around for it a little bit. It can be daunting, but it's worth it in the end. Figuring out why you enjoy parts of your hobbies. If a hobby has become just something that you can't find that joy in anymore, I bet you it exists somewhere else out there. Ask your friends what else they're into outside of, for instance, Transformers. If Transformers just ain't doing it, I suspect if you're at this convention and also in this panel, it's probably still doing something for you. But Yeah, I got a couple folks how are you nothing. You still can ask your friends like, okay, I'm not feeling transported, but what else are you all into right now? You might have someone who is just chomping at the bit to tell you about Ultraman. You might have someone who really wants to tell you about a couple cool movies they saw from, say, the folks who did Swiss Army Man and everything ever all of the Davids. You might have someone like me who wants to rant at you about maximalist, joyful filmmaking for a little bit. Your friends are totally a great place to find that kind of information. So anyway, let's talk a little bit. We got some time, and ideally some of you all feel like you've got words in your head about this stuff. So as a couple prompts, you can come up, like we're gonna have a Q&A, like you can ask whatever you want, but as a couple of like prompt ideas, what's one reason why you enjoy the toy? Hey, look, it's that QR code again. I learned how to make those thanks to my friend Aaron, he's over there. He said Google QR code generator and learn how to screen capture. It's good advice. But also, what's one of your identifiable joy activators? This has been a conversation during a panel in some of the original Why Do We Enjoy the Toys? This is a bit of a permutation of that. Like, if you think about it, like, do you have a joy activator that you might want to just share with everybody? Maybe it will connect with somebody else in the room. And how tight a grip have you got on the CSAT? Now we're all thinking about it, like, do you got fingernails in? You know, are you trying to get a hold of it with two hands? As it slipped out, you gotta pick it up off the floor, that's fine, you can just wipe it off. Like, it's all good. And then also, this is a bit of a personal question, I guess, but have you found your way back to joy after losing track of it? Like, if you've been sitting in on this panel and you're thinking about all this stuff, has anyone actually gone on that journey with one of their hobbies where it was no longer joy and you found your way either to joy in that hobby or you just ended up finding something else that brought you that same joy? I'd love to know if any of you have gone on the journey. I'm not going to say full circle because we live in a giant infinity sign. That's one of the gimmicks that I tell you about when you're Hey, no one of you is turning 28 this year, are they? Nope. Someone got it. Oh, no! Okay, well, I won't say anything else. It'll be fine. Do you have a belt? Because you might want to, like, bite it at one point, and then... It's a psychic thing. It's not there you go. Okay, so yeah, is your birthday a few months away? Is it November? Pardon? November. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's practically next year. You got nothing to worry about. I certainly won't be near a TFCon by November, so it's all going to be anyway, if you want to have an example of someone who has found their way back to joy, I'm going to be a cornball. There's this really cool movie about their joy. It's by David, it's pretty neat. It's maximalist cinema. So yeah, this is the part of the panel where we can do a little bit of Q&A. Before we do that, though, I have a bit of a selfish request. So I know how, I talked about how you should be selfish and whatnot. This isn't hobby related, but is everyone feeling up for making like one big little bit of noise? Yeah! Is everyone up for being filmed at a great distance while you do so, and it's not going to be put on the internet? I'm going to send it to my mom, because my mom's in the hospital and she's kind of freaked out. So if we could all be like, yeah, you got it, or something. I'll give you a countdown. So, how are we all feeling about my mom? 1, 2, 3. Sunday at 1 p.m. at the 2003 News Dive panel, which is going to be a really great panel I know you're all going to come to. If you could all pretend we didn't do this, so when I'm like, hey, can we all make some noise? And you're like, what? Why are we making some noise? And then you make a whole bunch of noise. You're like, yeah, his mom. And everyone who wasn't here for this will be like, yeah, this is natural and organic. Can't wait to see you all on Sunday afternoon. Anyway, yeah, we got a Q&A mic over here. I don't think we'll need to have like a lineup or anything, but if there is one, please be orderly. And yeah, anything on here connects with you, or you just want to comment on what we've talked about so far. We've got about, let's say, 20 minutes or so.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, no,
I've been collecting since '84, so I've been around since the beginning, and the wonderful thing about it is that my collection has grown so big that my house is literally a museum now.
No.
Yeah. And so much so that there was a police officer in my neighborhood that was doing the rounds, and they came to my house to ask questions, and he literally paid me money to come to my museum.
So you got to take, you have to now like budget for a ticket machine.
Yeah, he said, here's $1, you look like you live in a museum, so I said, great. As far as finding the joy, it's all there. And there was a few years back in my 30s where I was like, wow, this is sort of boring. It was because there was nothing new going on with it. And then there was this thing where it just decided I needed to find something that made Transformers games much bigger.
Yes.
So every 6 months out of the year, for my joy, to give back to the community, I give away a free figure I'm connected to like 5 Transformer books, 5 Transformer groups on Facebook, and I put a giveaway video. I pay for everything, shipping and all that, and it's a really big thing because there's so many fans out there that are not finding the joy. So I just want to say that if you're looking for anybody who has an understanding of what you're saying, yes, there is. The CSAC is being ripped.
You got a good hold on the CSAC.
I do.
You're juicing it. I have a friend who also does a similar thing, Rent-A-Store, does a sort of Transformers giveaway thing now and then. And it is absolutely a source of joy. Like if you have enough excess where you're like, I don't even think I'd miss some of this. And you're able to just send some of it to your buddies who are looking for some pieces, it actually can feel really good.
Oh, as far as the really crazy part that goes along with your hobby, scalpers. When you're looking for a really good figure, the scalpers that are selling the figures for the excess money that they're not worth. So that's the ugliness.
Yeah, the scalpers are the icy wind shrinking your CSAC with every frigid breath. Sorry,
Okay, I'm a collector as a kid, and even for now I'm collecting. I even got some cards, alternate cards as a collection.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I've been collecting a lot of Transformers too at the same time. Also playing anime stuff, and also some Godzilla thing at the same time. Pretty much multiple stuff at the same time, pretty much. For me, I'm mostly focused on the Grimlock collecting for Transformers, G1 Grimlock. That way, favorite doesn't count. I don't count that as Grimlock. Man, that is not Grimlock.
Well, they never said his name in the movie, so it's easy enough to miss.
Yeah, that is good there. I did not think about the Grimlock, so here it goes. I got a lot of Grimlock over the collection, and I have a combiner for the Volcanicus. So the one that for the what's it called, the one on the show.
Oh, from the Machinima show?
No, the one
Cyberverse.
I think that one.
Yeah.
I got that one, the one that I have, when it fall apart. It's so quick. It's like, what? And the question is, what do you think about collecting? Like, out of all the collection, what do you think you mostly like collecting the most?
Oh, like what do I enjoy collecting the most?
Yes.
For me, it is unfortunately still when new things come out that do really cool tactile stuff.
Okay.
So that sort of translates into, I love just buying everything that comes out. I can't though. So now I kind of like sight assess. Like, is that going to do a trick I like? Maybe I'll pre-order that one. Or does that one just, I actually just have a very phantom-like feeling. Sometimes I'll look at something and just feel like, I think I'm really going to like just getting a hold of that and messing with it. And I just ride that feeling out. And sometimes I see things that down the road I pick up, I do like them. When they come out, I'll look at them and go like, there's nothing wrong with this, but it's not making my femur twitch. So I just gotta wait, I think. So I'm kind of riding the vibe. But yeah, I personally really love new stuff that does cool new tactile things.
Okay, what about any that are really hard to transform? Like, it's really tough transforming.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it. What transform?
Like if it's a toy that's really hard to transform, do you want to
Oh!
try it out?
Yeah, it depends. I'll watch some videos sometimes, but as long as there's flow, as I call it, to the transformation in a way that hits my tastes, it'll work. MP36 Megatron, I love them. Fans Toys RC, I hate it. That's like one way I divide it. It's very famous brand.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks very much.
Everyone's got one more.
Something I found really activates my joy a lot recently is like community events. So, you know, sometimes when Hasbro does like one of the streams revealing off the new product, and you know, like I'm definitely able to grab the CSAC then, and like just the energy of everyone else sort of collectively grabbing their CSACs is amazing. Like when Death Source was revealed and we had, like we had just gone to Star Stable, we thought that was probably much further off than we did, but then just see like the CAD prototype, it's amazing. I just feel the energy of the mass gripping of CSACs during something like that. Or
When
like,
we all reach up and grip the CSAC together, it is a communal moment.
yeah, like when it's, if it's like a Transformer stream, a Nintendo Direct, or just some other community event, just something where everyone can go look at that and just grab their CSAC together, that is perfect.
Yeah. When you can, especially at a TFCon, when there's like a big moment, right? Like for those of you, there's a fly who does not have a CSAC. When there's like a big moment, say the third-party panel, I know there's a lot of folks who love to commune at those specifically for that communal like sense of excitement. And yeah, absolutely. Like we as humans inherently tend to really like being around other folks who are into stuff like that.
Thank you.
So I actually did go through what you were talking about earlier this year. I went bought like 4 or 5 boxes here so far. I got a decision with a hobby. I wasn't sure what to do about it. And what worked for me was actually just tidying up my space. My room was just covered in bots all over the place. I took my space back, you could say. I rearranged in place, put them away, replaced a few. And it helped me a lot too. It helps in my case, I have more than one hobby. Like you said, I video games, I draw, I write. You know, also got really into Godzilla this year, something I can collect, unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know what to say. I just want to say that I appreciate you doing this panel and talking about this thing, because it is something that people kind of overlook. But it's a hobby; it should serve you in a nice, positive way. And you're not feeling good with a hobby, and that feels awful to you because something you're supposed to enjoy and you want to enjoy it, and you got to find a way to re-enjoy it.
Yeah, and I appreciate you sharing, like, you know, just that you're into a couple of, you know, just a couple of things, because I think it's really easy for folks to, when they're really knee-deep or even neck-deep in fandom in the moment, it can be sometimes easy to forget you've got other things you're into. And it can help just to hear someone else say, you know, as an example, someone might say, oh, did you see the new thing with the warrior class? It doesn't look like I have much fun with it at all. And someone might go like, no, I agree, but like, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I got it. Anyway, I went and bought some Lego because I really like Lego too. And sometimes like that little reality check moment can be really helpful. Like just to hear someone say like, I got other stuff going. I went to check out like the new Godzilla because I've been kind of digging Godzilla lately. And someone might just have a moment where they're like, I forgot Godzilla exists. I should go look into that.
Yeah, that would be my -1. Now I'm obsessed with the Godzilla. I also want to say YouTube live streams, very fun. Keep doing them.
I'll do my best. They do bring me joy.
Thank you very much.
They bring us joy too.
Oh, that's a happy byproduct, I guess.
So, back in the 90s, when I was a very small punk teenager, I did Transformers fanzines. And I'm kind of plugging someone else's project here, because James Roberts has been working on a book about Transformers fanzines from the 90s.
Hell yeah.
And for me personally, it's been a rough few years.
Yeah, you know, it's there's a reason that I put this decade comma and then just went to another bullet point.
Yeah.
Because we only got the 40-some minutes.
It's been bad. I've been on social media. I put Outback Era on my name as an X-Men reference because I ended up having to move out to the middle of nowhere back to where my parents were, and I feel disconnected from everybody. But then I found out, you know, James Roberts put out the call for fanzine people to contribute.
Yeah.
And so I started going through all my old stuff, and I found the box that my CSAC had been packed up in for all that time.
CSACs keep for a while.
They do, they really do. And, you know, I've been involved, I never went away from Transformers, but the fandom I've kind of had to step back from and step back forward to and step back from over the years. But going through my old fan fiction, and it was terrible. It was so bad, but I remembered how much joy I had in writing it. I remembered the joy that had inspired me to create all that. And that brought back to me so much of that feeling of what I had found so much joy in as a teenager, making all those Xerox pages and smelling all the hot chemical and smell. And so I really appreciate that he did that. I know Tony Buchanan has also started doing issues of Auto Update again, which is a classic newsletter style fanzine. And sometimes you gotta go back to your roots, I think.
Yeah, I didn't really touch on it in the slides, but I guess I kind of alluded to it in the diagnostic idea, because you gotta think about what did make, if you're in a hobby and these feelings are utterly joyless, if you're in a hobby, there was at least one moment where you had some joy. And it's, even if you want to bail on it, it's worth at least going back and thinking about what made me, into this so much that I made fanzines, that I wanted to post to the community. That doesn't mean as much now, but like back in the late 90s, early aughts, posting on a message board was a bit of a step forward. It was kind of like, I was terrified to start posting on message boards in 99, because I was like, what if all my posts aren't bangers and everyone doesn't think I'm cool? Because I was a teenager.
Yeah.
And that's how we thought. But and also like fanzines are still, like they're still around. I see fanzine or fanzine likes at least at Artist Alley all the time. And I know folks who like learned how to do like at-home fold binding over lockdowns, because they were like, I want to make a zine of just some themed artwork I've been doing. So I'm going to figure out how to, cut and print all this. Getting your hands into your hobby in some way, be it physical or even digital, if you're doing video, music, something like that. It's just another way to mess with it. I don't keep using the word engage because it's corporate AF, as the kids say, which means that's fudge. But it is a really fun way to approach it from another angle. Because if you love something enough to like want to hang out in its community, there's a good chance you want to at least try making something. And if it sucks, at least you tried. And making something that sucks means that you're going to make something that doesn't suck that much the next time. And, a bit of a negative wording, but that is kind of also the essence of creation in general. Like, to go to a YouTube angle, whenever people say, how do I start making a YouTube channel? It's start making videos and leave them up, unless you set gamer words or something. Because, or at least unlist, don't delete them. You need that evidence of your old work to build from. Even if you yourself never want to look at it again, I need to refilm those animated toy reviews someday, because I can't listen to my voice from 2008 anymore without going like, who's this little scumbag? I'm gonna flush him down a toilet. That's probably something I should talk to a therapist about. But thanks very much for bringing that up.
Hello.
Hi!
No, I just wanted to kind of briefly touch on just like finding, returning to the joy after losing track of it, because I think that's where I kind of have been for a couple of years, while still maintaining probably a very unhealthy amount of amassing stuff.
Yeah, I should say that everything I described, it's all various different aspects of one gigantic bar graph. So if your joy thing, is down here and you're starting to raise it up, that's really good. Much like your own body, you could be sorting out your cardio, and your blood pressure might still suck, because you got I'm also eating a fistful of salt after every meal or something. So it's all over the place.
Right, because at this point, it's just lots of stuff that I'm not even opening. I'm amassing it, I'm putting it away, not even, at this point, it's between my parents' home, where I live, and a storage unit. It's too much. And I think really this panel series, for one, has really helped me kind of start to engage and think, okay, am I really enjoying this stuff? Where are places that I can cut back, sell stuff, donate to a charity auction, perhaps? And it's been an interesting journey, and even just kind of rediscovering, because in combing through some of the stuff I've stored recently, I remember finding, or even just taking my B-Sport stuff and just messing with it and feeling that amount of joy for some like the earliest part of my sort of like journey with this franchise, and really engage. Okay, what was it about these toys that I liked? Where can I find similar things with some of the new stuff, or even and what stuff doesn't hit those marks, and kind of call it away, hand it, and pass it along to people who definitely would enjoy it more than I would right now. It's taking up space, it's collecting dust. Someone else will just crack it open and be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I can feel it because I am totally a depression clutter sufferer still. So that's a very salient point to me. And I haven't done that too. Like I've gone through some stuff where I'm like, I haven't messed with this Transformer for 10 years. And I like get halfway through transforming it and I'm like, this thing's baller. I'm putting this on my desk again. This thing rocks. Why didn't I buy more of these? Oh right, this is 2010. I can't really review actions from back then. Yeah, it'll happen. And also, sometimes when you look at in Transformers alone, when you look at something from say the pre-movie era now that you may not even laid hands on since the pre-movie era, there's just so much osmosis knowledge that you'll have taken in without even meaning to, where you might just start thinking to yourself, oh, it's neat how this has a spring-loaded missile. I haven't seen one of those in such a long time. I forgot what it's like to feel a spring-loaded missile hit me in the face. Let me give this a shot. Oh, that was a bad idea. But as maybe a less helpful example. But yeah, retouching old pieces, I think really important as part of just self-diagnostic. It's why the giant line of guys standing on the shelf, I always hope to see another photo where one of them releases moves slightly. Where it's like, I hope that you grab the one in the back.
I hated those.
Thank you. No worries.
I used to put them in knots and make them 7 feet long.
Hello!
Absolute racing.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, so I'm not much of a toy collector. I'm more like a comic book guy.
Yeah.
And one of the big issue I had with comic book in the last year is nothing's really like good in my opinion. Like there was like good story, but nothing like stick like before. So I just started to look at the cover I found cool. I was like, oh, I never saw that character before, and started to read about that character like on the wiki and like, oh, that looked dope, so I'm gonna read an old story, and I just discover new character and new story I've never thought about like reading. Like I wasn't like a huge Spider-Man and Hulk fan, but I never was like a big X-Men reader before, and like, oh, Dazzler is nice. Dazzler is like from the X-Men series. X-Men is like, okay, I knew Wolverine, Deadpool from X-Force and something like that, but like not much about Nightcrawler and other character that's really upfront. And yeah, I just start to enjoy more character, more story from the past, and like I just collect cool cover.
One of the best parts about looking away from blonde comics and other ones is people keep making stuff. Like that's one of the weird things that the humans do. Let's be real now. We're gonna talk about them, the humans. They keep making stuff all the time. So like when I go to look at say like Godzilla or something, like what's Godzilla been doing? They're like, oh yeah, we got like 4 movies since last time we looked at this. It's like a pleasant surprise. One of my favorite things is when I pick up a show years after everyone I know has already watched it. It's like, yeah, I'm watching this thing now. Like if it's say 8 years, I'm like, I'm gonna watch this Dungeon Meshi anime. And then all my friends, in those situations tend to be like, oh damn, I love that show. And it like brings back happy memories for them because its recency tone has evacuated by that point. I have been watching Dungeon Meshi though, so I'm up on that one. I just, as an example.
I never watched The Office before 2020.
I haven't either. It's like all these like stats, right? Like I talked about this at another panel once, how you can't feasibly actually take in every media that ever gets made. So if you miss some, don't worry, because it turns out the really big ones you miss, there's still, as long as you didn't get deleted for a tax write-off, there's still there. So, and by now, people are just bootlegging everything, because who knows what will happen to it. So someone will preserve it somewhere. You can check it out.
Sail the high seas.
Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes left, so.
So I'm more of a mainline guy. I don't really like doing masterpiece stuff because it's usually very hit or miss with the masterpieces. But if it's the one thing I always come back is mini-cons. They're like crack to me. I love mini-cons. I absolutely despise how many of them there are and how many promotional exclusive ones there are to Japan. And Japan, they're like TV magazine ones and World's Toy Fair promotional ones, and there's one of them that you had to buy like a camera at a specific Japanese camera brand store. There's just...
Continue, but they did that with the Energon weapons right afterwards.
Yeah, there's so many of them, and at some point I had to look at it and I was like, okay, so there were only like ever 150 Drago Yells made, so I'm probably never gonna get my hands on one of those. And realistically, I was like, well, maybe I'll just go back to my goal of getting all the ones that do the combining thing. And that's been a lot more manageable because there's a lot less of them.
Yeah, and I will make the guess that like you found the combining thing also maybe a little more engaging to your senses and your tastes than like literally everything, right?
Oh yeah. Especially
why you enjoy the toy.
Yeah, especially since there's so many codes and there's so many repaints, and some of them are so obscure that TF Wiki doesn't even have anything on them.
Emside was trying to photograph more of his rare ones, I think.
Like, I'm still trying to find at least one member of that Micron booster Star Saber, the one that's made of the slightly sparklier plastic than the retail release. I haven't found one yet.
If you want to feel real, just like Where's My Time Machine, especially the Energon buttons, some of those things were actually very plentiful for over a year.
Yeah.
It's just that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And in the intervening 2 decades, everyone was like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll pick this up. It happened enough times, it happened 120 times. And
now there's none left.
Yeah, it ended up just running out.
Yeah. But I have found it's definitely a lot more, it was aggravating, and then I cut the rest of them off, and I was like, okay, this is doable now.
Yeah, that's a huge part of not just finding a joy, but that extends into the other panels as well. It's like honing in on what you actually like, and not feeling like you're obligated to hit everything else, because especially when we literally not bringing you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
We've probably got time for
Hi! So, in the early 90s, I got really deep into the Transformers fandom and started collecting everything, because you could kind of do that back then. And I bought all of G2, and I bought all of Beast Wars, and Beast Wars Neo, and Beast Wars Second, and then Robots in Disguise, and then Armada. And at some point, I realized it was a chore, it was work, it wasn't fun, and I kind of turned inward and I took a good long look at why I was doing it, and I said, well, I really like the thrill of the hunt, I like being involved in the community, but I don't necessarily like getting all this plastic, and I switched to what I call digital collecting, where I hunt for production artwork and full resolution scans of the box art, and it sort of scratched the itch of the thrill of the hunt without taking up all the space in my house and making my wife go crazy.
I had a moment in the mid-2010s when I had this moment of epiphany where I was like, freaking gamers are buying digital games. That's their hobby. They buy things that don't even physically exist, those scumbags. Every time I buy something, it's a thing that I have to put somewhere. I had this moment of utter irrational anger when I realized gamers tend to buy things that don't physically exist. And I got so mad at them for like 5 minutes.
I like that my collection fits on a phone, and it works for me. So when I heard about you doing this panel, I sat in on one 2 or 3 years ago at TFCon in Burbank, and I'm so glad that you are exploring this idea and kind of sharing it with everyone else, because I never thought, oh, I should document my epiphany and share it, and you're doing that, and I think it's really valuable to the community, so thank you for doing it.
Thanks very much, and thanks for coming to us. about our dive through the year 2003 of Transformers fandom news. It was a real trip. I also have Transformers Magic the Gathering Commander decks. And the Transformers deck building game. I'm here to be an analog gamer with physical objects. I'm a digital gamer scum. Also, I'm doing a playthrough of Elden Ring. Anyway, thanks so much for your time. And I'll catch you all around later on. I'll be here Sunday, right? I'm thinking here Friday. Yeah.
Big TFCon, thank you everyone. Thank you so much, Chris, as always. Very good to remember. All right, friends, we've got a couple break minutes here, but make yourself comfortable, please. I hope you'll stay and help us remember a community member, Brycey. And then shortly after that, we're going to be getting into the charity auction. So thank you so much all for being here. TFCon's off to a great start. We've got an amazing weekend ahead of us. See you guys soon.
So what you donate? A Revenge of the Fallen Autobot Gears. Okay. Don't say okay like you know that. Yeah, don't say okay like you know.
Oh, yes. It's dragging up an old memory. I can kind of picture him. It's like Gears is Gears. Like,
He's also a Verstar with Waspinator.
oh. Huh.
You can probably spot him like there. Yeah. Him and 3 First Spark Nightshades. Nice. And I
with or without the Build-A-Figure. No problem.
Can you hold on to this for me for a minute? I gotta make it back.
I donated some stuff to the LA. To the auction? To the LA. Yes. Charity auction. And I don't think the people there know how auctions work. Like,
Don't know what I'm going to do. I have 100 tickets.
Yeah, that's a lot of tickets.
I brought too much shit to donate.
I have 8 tickets.
I have 15. I feel like I got shortchanged.
That's why I brought a lot.
I know, but I brought a really, really big thing. You can't see it right now. Yeah. I brought the 3-0 DLX Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah. Good luck with the auction. How many did you 15. As well as 2 leader class legacy figures, Tiger Hawk and Megatron.
Okay, well, a little bit.
Yeah. Like,
who rang you up?
This isn't like last year where I brought a half dozen Galaxy medals.
Oh yeah, that was you that did that. Right.
I'm mostly going up there just to see what people say about the McDonald's.
I'm gonna have a look. I'm kind of guarding someone's clench right now.
I had a look at like 6 o'clock and there wasn't much stuff there. I saw like 2 things I was interested in. There's a Cash Metal Paint Razor straight 2-pack. I'm interested in that.
Oh, the Takara version?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had that Air Razor?
I bought a Transmetal Air Razor sometime in the last year. Yeah. Like $6. Well, I have it in the store. He's in like a little baggie. Yep. By the time I got home, opened it up.
Crumbled to pieces?
No. Nope. I realized she didn't have arms. Like.
So like what, was it in beast mode or was it like the shell closed up over her or
any other? Like I just didn't look very closely. I think because he's missing both arms, it was still symmetrical, right? So it like didn't register.
Because the arms are her beast mode ones, right?
Yeah.
So you've got an in.
Yeah.
That is a bummer. But $6. I can't speak for you, but I wouldn't easily go to $6.
You can throw the shell over her and roll it, it's like float, whatever.
Yeah. That's a good toy. That's still. Have you ever seen that meme? Name the first Pokemon, and it's like 4 different options, and each one has a reason why it could be
the first, like one of them was the first in the codex, and one of them was like historically the first one that all were developed from. And, like, someone did the same format with who's the first female transformer, and one of them was Air Razor, and one of them was Elita One, and one of them was RC. Like all of them have a reason why they could be number one. Because one of them was the first one to have a toy. One of them was the first one to have a toy designed as a female. One of them was the first to appear on screen. So like, it's the kind of thing you look at it and you're like, how do I answer this? What is the context of the answer of this?
Venom also.
Yeah, I gotta take a look at what's up there. I don't think I'm gonna go for anything.
There was something else.
Oh. Look who came back. Techno will be thrilled to see it, I'm sure.
He already did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I stashed it in my bag. She's fun.
I can't wait to open mine after
Is it a Transformers?
Yeah, it's where Techno is going.
Oh, okay.
Also, that's constant.
Yeah, he's on Banjo.
Okay. And it's also on that Discord, so yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not on a ton of servers. Only a couple of player-related ones. One of them is more of a hobby. There's a lot of that.
Yeah. See, there used to be a more size.
What's that? Yes. Very neat. Very simple. I invite a company as a hobby who does probably not. They have work for the old toy. They add articulation, they add detail, they add cadence. They budget it out. It's good stuff. I don't have a lot of good stuff. I have very specific figures, but like, I have no but like that it speaks to my don't have like those 90s deco like black, purple, orange. It's perfect. Like one of the reasons why Transmetal Tarantula is my favorite character. It's so down. It speaks to me. Really? Who are the others? I can't call them. They're pretty iconic. Tarantulas is just obscure that like most people, if they see my tattoo, they just think but like, you know, I show it off here and everybody knows.
I think it's like being technically like old and everything. I feel like Transformers is like especially like I feel like there's not a lot of Transformers fans. Like it's hard to be a Transformers fan out in the wild, as opposed to like a Star Wars fan or like I don't know.
When I opened it up, I realized that like and not just like a regular tree, I'm like this is blowing my mind. Like the first thing that were showing off, they were the prototype pictures. Sorry. The other side. And then this and like, because that was my biggest pain out there. That's why I wanted to buy this. Because that green was so cheap. And then they painted it. And I'm like, okay, that is sold. I already had one pre-order that they just came up, and then I bought the second one. Well, because I wanted it right away.
Like I recommend if it was only like one thing that you didn't like about it. Like,
yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I do enough customizing work. It's not a problem for me, but like, that was...
Also, I feel like just I don't want to have it. If I buy something, I kind of want it to be, especially if I need the premium. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Love them. Like I said, I have two of them. They're both on. I have one in my Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man. And like, it's on brand enough because I have a 70s Japanese
Oh, nice.
And like, it's a Spider-Man robot.
That better be a Spider-Man. That's gotta be the last Spider-Man.
I think that's a licensing issue. Because they had, in like a blink of the missing shot, you could see like the characters the Japanese Spider-Man. You could see him in like one shot for one second, but the robot's not visible. And now like the third movie is being made. It's supposed to be like and now there's like it's not even on the same. So it could be 2 years, it could be 5.
I mean, I guess like in Spider-Man's comic book, like, it is a part. So if you really want to just read the Bloody Book.
No, I've seen screenshots. I have not read the comic, but like
What comic thoughts?
I'm a terrible comic reader. Oh, I didn't read Spider-Man.
So I worked in comic book like all for 10 years. So I've read a lot of events in my day. I've seen some stuff. I hate events. My default events are all crash garbage. Yes. Actually,
I'll put it on the list.
One of my favorite things to do is like see water and like Daredevil when he started off was late as Daredevil was back for 7 years. It's like classic. Okay, Daredevil's got like these villains, right? But all Spider-Man villains, like 80 characters, like Daredevil, Spider-Man villains. Sort of I was saying, but what is it? Daredevil, the character like a legit threat for Daredevil back in the day was the organized. You've never heard this character. He's not really what did he do? He was Howard. He was a little bit better at organizing people than you or I. That's it. He just got a little bit of custom.
Almost the same number.
Yeah.
I'm glad I realized it was 18 and didn't do it like that.
No, Stillman. When Stillman showed up, Stillman is like, I'm metal.
The legend Stillman, the hardest figure.
Stillman was legit. Everyone joked character when he showed up. He literally be an
And all he is he's just tall. I could be that character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go around. I'm just going to go back to our actually, Zach, you better come with me. You better come with me. So we go to like Spider-Man again. The one guy is deep. And he can shoot him.
I got really into Spider-Man. He's right at the end of the Golden Saga. I read for about 9 years.
I'm ready to start.
So his first like actual love interest is it when like Eddie
I mean, unless you subscribe to like Untold Chapter Spider-Man, a retro comic in the 60s era, when there was like a girl in high school who had a crush on that actor who got killed.
My least favorite thing that
it was like a 10 or 12 issue series. They got canceled for but it was coming out as I was just.
And then they got up because they saw the film.
And it was really good. It's like the art is 60s style, but like done in the 80s and 60s. So the artist dressed like he's in the 1960s. It was a good series.
I'm sorry.
Where are you reading it? Like the grade or you're just getting it?
Yeah.
Of course you I absolutely.
Just don't want someone to steal my seat. So you're just gonna read off. It's been like for the ages. One of the parts that I like they gave, it came out in 2012 was and one of the first concepts ever is what if knockoff was Spider-Man? Yeah, Spider-Man. It really conceptually involved one of my favorite story arcs. Yeah, it's really like I got it was right at the end I got the sign what's more evil than taking over someone's life? You know what, man? That's kind of evil. You don't want to make. Yeah, I haven't read it.
So we're just going to get ready for our tribute. I'd like to ask everyone to please grab a seat and join us in celebrating a lost friend.
I was with my horse. Okay, it's great. I used to check. I haven't been I stopped a couple of months ago. I'm like playing a long time, and I feel like I should get back to it.
Everyone hear me? Oh yeah, everyone hear me?
Yes.
So welcome everyone to TFCon 2024. I know we're all eager to get started this evening and spend some money. We have an absolute metric ton of stuff to get through this evening for Make-A-Wish, but just before we do, we just have to take a momentary pause. Our community suffered a loss this year, and I'm just going to take a few minutes and just talk about our friend Bryce Rutledge. For those who don't know, my name is Ian B. McDonald, and I've been working with Colin and the team of TFCon for over 10 years now. And this evening, before we begin any of the festivities, we want to take a moment to pause and remember our good friend Bryce Rutledge, who unexpectedly passed away on November 23rd, 2023. For those who knew Bryce, you know that he was a staple at TFCon for many years and a longtime member of the Cybertron.ca boards. Bryce was a huge contributor to the Transformers online community, being a very active contributor and moderator in various groups. I can say proudly that Bryce was a friend of mine. One who I knew I could always message at any hour in the evening or early morning with a question about G1 Transformers, especially the rare Japanese releases, which we chatted back and forth about for hours online. He was someone who was always made sure to say hello, to take a few minutes and chat with everyone. Colin himself said that last TFCon, Bryce was the very last person he spoke to before he left, and he wanted to make sure that we remembered him in the way he deserves. I asked some of my other friends who were closer with Bryce, do they have any words that they would like me to say? And I would like to share this evening. I've had the privilege of having Bryce as a friend for over 10 years. We met online on a TFW in the G1 appreciation thread, and quickly bonded over our love of G1 toys. We moved our chats over to Facebook, where we were able to quickly grow our friendship. As we both were building and completing our G1 collections, we would constantly share our latest acquisitions, and it was a great time. We both joined and quickly became admins of one of the largest G1 toy-only Facebook groups, where he then began to share his love of photographing G1 boys. I love seeing pictures and the joy they would bring to others. His style was so simple, but it was very elegant at the same time. Bryce was such a kind human being, always there with a joke and a laugh to brighten your day. Along with our Facebook chats, we dove in the world of Destiny together too, and would play 8 hours a day together. We shared so many great moments together with all the different friends we found along the way. We sadly were only ever to meet up once in real life. I wish we were able to have met up more. We were in contact almost daily during our 10+ years of friendship. I'll cherish all those memories he gave me. He was the brightest spark in a sea of bright sparks. He will be greatly missed. And that's from Jose Puma Gracias. He's known as Puma the Hunter, if anyone knows him online, great guy. Bryce was always up to talk about Transformers, his miniatures, or whatever weird world events were going on. Many hours were spent playing video games, and even more just spent talking and having fun. He'll be missed. And that's from his friend Rob, and he goes by Computron34 on the boards and Twitter. This next one is from our friend Ryan, who is instrumental in the third-party panels. When the news hit that Bryce had passed away, he actually wrote a beautiful Twitter thread about Bryce, and I just thought it really summed up Bryce well, so I'm just going to read the thread tonight. A good friend and a valued member of the Transformers community passed away, and I wanted to share some fond memories of him. Bryce Rutledge, aka Burr Icy, was an incredible photographer, a wonderful friend, and a lover of all things metal. He and I talked often, but as things often do when life gets busy, we drifted apart. We would always make time to catch up at TFCon or our local one-day shows that the TFCon staff hosts back home throughout the year. We would talk shop on what's new in the world of Transformers, third-party, video games. He was so much better at Destiny than I was in music. He was a walking, talking, go-to informational about everything G1. There are always a lot of people who claim they know what they're talking about, but Bryce was the real deal. He didn't need to pop on to TF Wiki to look at something and then pretend like he knew it. He was always just so passionate about it that he always knew what you needed to know right off the cuff. I was so thrilled when he told me he was putting together an unofficial G1 photo archive book with a few other dedicated friends. They poured everything they had into it, their hearts and their souls. It was beautiful. He brought the 2 prototype books to TFCon one year, one in the third-party display and one in the dealer room for fans to see. While I was doing the third-party panel, someone stole one of the prototypes. It was the only time it has ever happened and remains my biggest regret to this day. Bryce was so cool about it though. Said, it happens, they must have needed it more than me, but that's the kind of person he was. No grudge, no hate, just love. The last time I saw Bryce was in 2022. My wife and I had just got to the hotel for TFCon Toronto. We checked in, and as we were walking to our room, we ran into a very sweaty, very out-of-breath Bryce. He had taken public transit to get there, but one of the wheels on his suitcase seized up, so he had to drag his big, densely packed suitcase 10 kilometers down the side of a busy street in Mississauga to the hotel because his ride dipped on him from the train station. His roommate for the show hadn't shown up yet, so Stace and I offered him a chance to unwind and grab a shower up in our room to hang out until his room was ready. We reminisced about the time I had to mule a mint G1 blue Bacchus for him back from another show. Frustrations with his book and life in general. We all had one last drink together. Now only do I realize it was the last drink we would ever share together, and went to the show. We never did get to see each other after this. The show, for too many reasons to list, was crazy. We never got to say goodbye to one another. Say goodbye to your friends. Even if you see them all the time, tell them you love them, even if they tell you to fluff off. Share the moment, tell the people that mean something to you, anything to you, that they mean something to you. You may never get that opportunity again. As you can see by those tributes, Bryce was a great guy, and he was well loved. I'm just going to conclude today by reading a poem called The Dash. I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from beginning to end. He noted that first came the date of birth, and he spoke the following date with tears. But what mattered most of all was the dash in between those years. For that dash represents all the time they spent alive on earth. And now only those who love them from what little life is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters most is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about it long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that still can be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way that others feel. And love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat others with respect and smile, and more often wear a smile, remembering this special little dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? It's fairly obvious to anyone that knew Bryce, he managed to accomplish a lot in his dash. He was a friend to so many people in so many different circles, whether it was Transformers, Warhammer, Metal, or Gaming. He was a loved family member to many. Online and convention friendships can be interesting. You can act with people almost daily, yet spend very little time with them in real life. That's why weekends like this are so important to so many people. Please, in honor of Bryce this weekend, spend time with the friends you love and take a moment to maybe grab a photograph of you two together or share an extra hug or a handshake. And much like the words Ryan said earlier, Bryce was always bugging me to come to Stratford and have a beer with him. And now I'll never have the chance to do it. I know life can get busy, but try and make time for the people you care about, because you never know what life will bring. So, Bryce, this one's for you. We love you, buddy. You'll be missed. Till all are one.
Till all are one.
We produced these Till All Are One variety pins, which was his handle that he went by. They are available. We're asking that you make a $10 donation. That's going to go directly to Make-A-Wish tonight as well. Those are available when you cash out this evening. So we would really appreciate if we could sell those out tonight. It would be awesome. And we just take the time to say goodbye to a friend. Thank you. Without further ado, we're going to get the auction and the prizes started this evening, but we're just going to take 3 minutes beforehand. Evan has prepared something for us. Evan has, how many years now, Evan? 20 years of documenting TFCon, so he's prepared a little piece that he'd like to share with everyone. Thank you.
Gary, and let's go on buy some toys. You're an easy man. I don't know if you can fit your name on the book. Very bad. Unfortunately, I have my time here.
Personally, if I was an Iowa to a month, I'd make it telling you out there and try to find other voice actors who have acted.
Oh, Dan, where did you do These guys at NS, well, I thought the video. Well, that would have been 5 minutes ago.
He's just having someone who's He's a handsome gentleman that knows which baby to lose. What can you say?
This was what again?
Looks like the cast of Up.
And I thought I was pitching you a show called Transformers Animated.
I think that's a great idea. We'll contact Azur and come down and get right on it.
My career continues
kind of provide lots of what I do. So yeah, I'm really grateful.
It's my birthday. Sing happy birthday.
I knew it was English.
Well, Skeletor wants to kiss my I'm glad Raphael wants to hug you.
So does Merman.
He was one of the greatest voice actors of all time. I called him the king. So be it. Today, I will forgive hope that one day we stand as one.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. I didn't realize that was so fast. I didn't know it is. I really like Frank Toby. He's into it. Yeah. Yeah, he seems like a really good guy. He did a great job. Here's what I've come to at LA. So just some random town. And a Japanese how do you have maybe why? First, I couldn't find it anywhere else. So, being a Japanese one was scary. Going on a Japanese site. And then because we come, build a big one. But it's otherwise the same thing, right? No. Earthspark toys are different. Really? Yes. Marginally different. They are different. The return of the Takara variant. Is it like radically different, or just like a very slight difference? It's very like I think like an owl brows and like this thing. It's very loud. Because I have seen Nightshade in stores like twice. First time I did was I was in Palm Springs, California, a couple months ago. Just in time to not be able to take it. Like I went over spring break for school districts, so I got 2 weeks off spring break, and like GFCon was the week before. So like if I had wanted to take off Friday and Monday, I could have come down, but I was already coming down.
Right. Okay. So.
I was saying they didn't really understand. Might not understand how.
Let's just get this on the go. I think these boys people that are here in this room and private in the carry off to report. We have a metric ton of stuff, so you should all give yourselves a round of applause.
Begging to throw like this stuff. Wow. Nightshade by himself.
Basically, at the end, what we're going to do is your item will be brought to the back. You can choose to pass out at any point, those in the cashiers in the back. If you want to wait till the end of the auction and pay for everything all at once, you're fine to do that as well. And I'll be going in increments of 10. When you are bidding, if I can just borrow that for your second serve, when you're bidding, you're sitting in the chair, if you're open, you're sitting like this. I cannot see it. There are a ton of people in this room. Nice and high. Make sure I see it.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Perfect. There. Yeah. Perfect. So make sure I see it so I can record your bid. If I can't see it, I can't record the bid. We're going to be going very quickly. We have a ton of stuff to get through. At the end, for those of you that haven't been here before, the items that haven't sold, we're going to just give me a couple seconds, and what we're going to do is go on. Let's make a deal. Anything that's left, you're going to come out and tell me a price that you're comfortable with, keeping in mind that item you are paying for charity. Please don't be cheap. Fair market value. We can make some deals. We can both be happy. But keep in mind it is for charity. If you are being fair, I'm probably going to agree with your price. Okay? We'll do that at the end, and we'll get it all set up. Okay? So right now, we're just going to start with the door prizes. Daniel, I'm going to get you to pick this one first. Studio Series Iron Time. And can someone bring Daniel a microphone? Yeah. Okay, so ticket number 276405. Yep. Come on up.
Handmade for like 15 years now.
Sir, right this way.
No,
I don't need to show me the ticket. I don't need the physical ticket itself. All right, there we go. There, hang on, and we're going to get you to pick the next.
Is it the Netflix
one, and then you can just hand it over the ticket.
USD.
Awesome. Okay, so we are at 276631. 276631, Studio Series Ratchet. Anyone? Anyone? 276631. Okay, going once. Going twice. Sold. Oh, hang on. Josh, you got it?
No, sorry.
276631.
Oh, you got a crasher.
Techno
The crasher. And the shadow strip together for $50.
Yo.
Right before mine. So
Okay. All right, we're going to the next one here.
I got a crasher.
All right, so we're at 276367. 276367.
Yeah.
I put it down.
Yeah, there we go.
So her via a friend.
All right, you pick the next one.
Who lives in Southern California. So she came all the way back up and all the way back
There's
up.
about 6 tickets in there, so. All right, so we've got a 276664. 276664.
2763.
All right, 276664. Going once, going twice.
I put in some. I had most of the
All right, 328317. 328317. Okay.
My only thing that
Really? I don't have any currently.
Okay,
That's why I have
we
Megatron.
need some more prizes up here.
And I'm trying to sell them. Unless I did sell them.
You can just bring the bags up, that's cool, and then we can send people to get the prizes right there. All right. All right, so what we got here now? All right. 40th anniversary town, okay? This is town was not beloved. I'm seeing about 4 tickets.
What the deal with this thing is, and it looks like the shredder, and I can't quite make it out.
And we don't need prizes, they get prizes over there. I'll send them over the table. All right, so 40th anniversary town. 5 tickets, I was wrong.
I did put in one of mine. Okay, maybe 2 of them.
Nice chances. So we got 328117.
It's pretty close to me. But I didn't put one in.
Oh, yay!
Okay, the Jurassic Park crossover. Now, this one was a popular choice.
No, never mind. I was going for it. I won last week. I won the Jurassic Park Cup last week. That's the difference.
All right, there we go.
You go 2 for 2?
All right, thank you. 276966. 276966.
Oh, yeah. The Slack quarters, yeah.
You think it's rigged?
No.
276966. All right, All right, 277031. 277031. 277031. Anyone? Okay. Going once, going twice. All right, Daniel. All right, we have 276609. 276609.
So heads up, our friend put all his tickets in there and then lost his ticket.
minutes, so you're gonna have a lot of false positives here.
Oh no! That's how many are we gonna do it? Oh no!
I'm trying to get past the 2 sevens.
I have 2 sevens, like.
Well,
that's rigged. That guy's. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
With both sides and stuff.
Oh!
277034.
I feel like now you just give it away.
277034.
Can you come back to it?
here you go, Betsy.
Okay.
This is going.
How many are in there?
We got the bag! We got the bag!
Oh, hey! 277034.
034?
Yeah. I believe you.
All right.
Trademark TF professionalism.
All right, we got tarantulas. Tarantulas here, sir. You win. All right, 276104. 276104.
Right here.
All right.
Please know I did get a metal tarantula.
Stranger Things transforms according to your star screen.
Starscream? Why not?
What about the Trezor?
Yeah.
I'm tempted. He is such a
All right, 276274.
Damn it!
276274.
Wait.
27.
6274, 1 sec. Yep!
Come back! I need you.
It's a good score.
I do.
And I still love them. And his chrome's still. Oh, this is one I put more.
All right, 277337. 277337. All right.
I really wanted to.
Focus here.
Like, oh, I'm so tired of starting it out on that chair.
Yeah, I see. I can
Not a
see
star, you want a chair. You want a chair, not a star star.
I have no expectation.
No.
Oh no, I mean I want the star. I'd be willing to pass up the star screen.
Oh, yeah, you got it for free.
All right. 276558. 276558. 276558.
Like all Bumblebee movie toys are good. Except for Bumblebee.
58. Let me see.
Yeah, that seems about right.
All right.
Oh, and helicopter.
276558. It is you.
The first question that I did on the second one. I have the second chatter, but I don't have any drop yet.
You don't want to get like hot
Really?
dog.
I'll find a card drop. Like I want to try my.
All right. Buzzword means silver.
I'm sure there'll be in there something.
Okay. Sir, we need your.
I'm just hoping that.
All right. I got this. Okay, so 277386.
She's very top.
277386.
Yeah, I'm just like, is it gonna happen end of this year or?
Even if you didn't have to take it at this point, I trust you.
You gonna drop?
Yeah. Here, come on, buddy. There we go. It's your major award.
There you go. Good job.
Awesome. I will read that. Okay, so it's 2, 7, 7, 3, 4, 5. 2, 7, 7, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah. I really like this Leader One figure.
2, 7, 7, 3, 4, 5.
I really like that pose. I just kind of fell into it by accident.
I only have Minerva for
All right, going
I
once.
have Humble Brag, I guess.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, yeah! 2, 7, 7, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I think in the States it's Walgreens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very chunky.
Okay, and get you to pick for Nova Prime, and this one was a more popular choice.
I went like 2 months out
Okay, there we go.
and then when I do it again, I had to just like call it quits.
Okay, perfect. So we've got 2, 7, 7, 1, 7, 4.
Nope.
2, 7, 7, 1, 7, 4.
This is all rigged.
Go!
Everything's already gone. Yeah. They only put it for hot rod.
Megatron's G.I. Joe's at Fairness. Here we go. All right. 2, 7, 7, 1, 6, 8. 2, 7, 7. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
This made it some really good stuff. Yeah. 2, 7, 7, 1, 6, 8.
Oh, which one?
2, 7, 7, 1, 6, 8.
I don't know, when you get that too.
I don't even know which is which one.
Chris Ritchie's sitting there getting so mad because he's usually the one that does this.
This is the one.
It's the first year he hasn't won 3 prizes.
That's true. There's a lot of prizes here.
Yeah.
All right, oh, we got one. 2, 7, 6, 3, 1, 9. 2, 7, 6, 3, 1, 9.
I got that.
That's the closest thing.
John winning contest?
That was for. No sacrifice, no.
You want to go? Hang on, don't go anywhere. You gotta hit your number. Yeah, I do.
Hey!
Okay, that one.
Black Star Act.
I have all the upgrades for him. The upgrades are pretty good. The extra cannons are really great. There's some.
Okay, the leader of Black Sarah.
The leggings.
2, 7, 6, 7, 3, 9.
Added weapons.
2, 7, 6, 7, 3, 9.
I got the Guardian.
Josh, was that in your number?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, oh, yeah! Perfect.
But I want a specific
All right,
Guardian robot.
this is what
A big white robot, the big black robot. Like a hefty bag. That's gotta be a hefty bag,
right?
It was like it's meant to be. Now there's a lot of tickets in here. Really, there's really mixed it up here. All right, here we go.
I think it's the first time I've seen
No pressure.
swords and there's
About 103 people that would be mad.
I did not realize they.
All right, 2, 7, 6, 8, 8, 2.
Bravo.
I think there's another one over there.
That was pretty good.
I mean, there's another one. There's another one.
Extra large, heavier plastic from Seattle company, Optimus Prime. Hang on me, so I can animate style. I want everyone to know, this is the size it is on me at an extra large. So we start bidding at $50. So I hear $50 on this. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 110, 120, 130, 140, 140, 140, 140 going once, twice, sold to number 16, 140.
I'm already walked out. I'm cold right now. Look at cold.
I was gonna buy this because it's gonna be a cool walk back to myself.
Okay,
I'm in the B location.
How'd you end up with that? We're going to start the bidding at $20 on these. You're bidding for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70 going once. 70, 80 going once, twice, sold to 306, $80.
So, if you know, this was one of our first custom classes that actually had a unique head sculpt. This was Deceptive Charge based off of the Alternator's character a couple of years ago. I did a comic with Dan Kahana on this one. Has a unique head sculpt based off of the Alternator character. Uses the Bumblebee mold, obviously, from Prime. What do you want to start this one?
It's $50. Let's start this at 50.
Yeah.
50, 60, 70, 80, 80 going once, twice, sold 102, $80. All right. These are donated by Yoel Park themselves. These are model kits.
Okay.
We've got 4 different ones, so I'm just going to start rapid fire. $20, 20.
I do it.
20, 30, 30, 35, 40, 40, 40, okay, 35, anyone need 35, 35 going once, twice, sold 171, $35.
This one is Scourge.
Scourge, okay, 20, do I hear 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60 going once, twice, sold 418, $60.
Optimus Prime.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
$60 you can have one.
55, 55 going 60, here's 60, 60 going once, twice, sold, 129, $60.
G1 Pullboy.
G1 Pullboy, okay, we started this at $50. Anyone in for 50, 60, 70, 80, okay, 70, anyone in for 70? 70 going, 70, 75? 75 going once, twice, sold, 174, $75. These were, all those donated by our friends at Yoel Park. This is a Bumblebee model kit, Ferrari model 20, right here 20, 25, 30, 35, 35 going 30, 40, 45, 50, 50, 50, 50 going once, twice, sold, 193, $50. All right,
1997 Shadow Panther.
Original
run.
Yeah.
Yo!
All right, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65 going once, twice, sold 115, 60. What did I say?
I put up this
65.
novelty.
Mutant Tiger.
For like half a heartbeat,
This one, the orange one.
That's why I was so
20. Anyone in for 20 on this? 20, 25, 25 going.
That's the orange.
25 going once. What? Are you in for 25? 25 going once, twice, sold to $75, $25.
I already
Series Dynamite Sludge. You're bidding for 40 on this.
I have a toy color.
40, 45, 45 going once, twice, sold to 202, $45.
That was a good price.
Okay.
That would have been worth it to get.
The person that donated this is complete. It has been displayed. Trust me,
I have
inspected it.
a
It's legit. It has the wrap badge. It has the wrap badge. They didn't just take wrap badge and throw, sandblast away. I don't know who would do that. Anyway, $100. Who's in for 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200,
They're pretty good.
Okay, 200. Who's in for 200?
I thought about getting the
205, 210,
Paradise version,
215,
but like
215 going once,
really like
220, 225, 230, 225, who's in for 225, who's in for 220, 220 going once, twice, sold to 144, 220. Okay, you guys know a crossover with Zorana and Zartan, who's in for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90 going once, twice, sold to 176, $90. Okay, Tonga Devastator. You know what I meant. Who's in for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, going once, twice, sold to $129,
This is the J Balvatron Soundwave. It's the one that has that wacky yellow color scheme.
Yeah, that one. I got from last year.
No, it's CLT. A yellow Galvatron.
Google it.
Okay, who's in for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70,
I got from last year.
twice, sold, $70 to 342. Transmutate, or for Cybertron, 20, 30, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40 going once, twice, sold to 192, $40. Warren Pocket, I'm Commander Dustin. I was going to say it's a small Optimus Prime.
Inspired box.
Yeah. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 65, 70, 70 going once, twice, sold to 55, $70. Oh my God.
This one.
This is an iconic set here. It's not as good as the first set. This is the first set. Who's in for 75? Who's in for 75? 75, 80, 85, 90.
Oh, no.
90 going
so happy to get it out.
twice, sold to 319.
There's probably like 200 of these. None of those are.
Yeah, whoever got that got a bargain.
This is the Sakamoto RC, which has a really nice art manga with it.
Okay.
Start that at 20.
$20. Who's in for this at 20? 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45, 50, 55, 50. Who's in for 50? Who's in for 45? Okay. 45 going once. Okay, who's in for 50?
That was my RC.
All right, 50 going once, twice, sold to $70, $50.
And I still think
Legacy Tire Hawk.
Oh, I donated.
Who's in for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 85? Anyone in for 85? Who's in for 80? All right, who's in for 90? All right, 90 going once, twice, sold to 342, $90. Buzzworthy.
I'm here for the bargains.
Set, the dead Autobot set. Who's in for 40 bucks on this? All right, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60 going once, twice, sold, number 2, $60. We got a Kingdom Galvatron. We started at 10. Who's in for 10?
That's not That's not Galvatron.
We've been doing this for 6 hours.
Who's in for 10? Who's in for 15? Who's in for 20? Who's in for 25? Who's in for 30? Who's in for 35? Okay, who's in? We're back in for 30. Who's in for 30? 30? 30 going. Okay, who's in 35? Who's in for 40? Okay, who's in for 35 again? 35, 36, 37.
That's even less.
37 going once, twice, sold to 196. All right, Echo 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65 going once, twice, sold, 143, 55 dollars.
My last year.
25, 30, 35, 35 going once, 40, 45, 50, 50 going once, twice, sold at 320, $50.
War breakdown of the Vietnam.
War breakdown Vietnam, Transformers Prime set.
10th anniversary.
Who's in for 50 on this? 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 75 going once, twice, sold to, you're in for 80. All right, 85. 85 going once, twice, sold to 411, I think. All right, 411.
This is a great one. This is like a masterpiece. Ravage from Beast Wars. Like it's so good.
Third party.
Yeah.
Who's in for 50 on this? 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 70 going once, twice, sold to 102, $70.
Beast Wars and that's
Beast Wars Metal says who's in for $40 on this?
Airways and Fiction.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 100 going once, twice, sold 307, $100.
All right, so here you go. So, where's Techno?
Over here.
Do you want to explain?
Yeah, sure, I will.
Since he's our MVP from last year.
All right, so this one here was inspired by me thinking, okay, what did we get for the charity auction this year? I'm not going to be able to top hospitals, so let's not even try. But yeah, there's a new crossover. Yeah, sure. There's a new crossover figure that's out, and that's just coming out now. I just got my GameStop phone call tonight. Someone found them, but the Party Ball, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they need something to fight. So I got inspired by the old Playmates 1990s Road Ready Shredder, which turned into like a little drill tank, and I figured Skirk would be a very good fit just because he's got the abs.
That's true.
Yeah, he's got abs. It's all right there. Yeah. Playmates toys. So yeah, like that's almost just a boxing honey, and I threw these stickers
Oh
in
no, I think there's another sound coming through.
I'm going to bed now. No, we'll get to these guys. Anyway, we're going to start this at $100. Who's in for 100? Who's in for 100, 110, 120, 130? And you need to get technical with 1,000.
Oh yeah, let's go.
We need to break the record.
We need to break a record.
120 going 130. 130 going once. 140. Keep your sign up. 150, 160, 170, 170 going once, twice, sold 193, 194. Who's into this for $10?
This actually goes with decent money now completely.
Yeah, I know. And that's all the still, I'm assuming it's still tops.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sure.
Did you put batteries in it ever? So then it's fine.
Anyway, sold as is. Who's in for 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, who's back in 55, he's taking home 55, 55, 56, 57, 58, $58 going once, twice, sold, number 16, $58. Universe Vector Prime is in on this for 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay, 85 going once, twice, sold, 70, 85. All right, 90. 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Go! Oh.
All right, who's in 240? All right. What do you got?
That's
230?
the line.
230, you're done? You're out? 235. 235? Going once, twice, sold, 7. We
need more.
$20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. 65 going up once, twice, sold, 103, $65.
I would have paid 40 for him. I kind of regret missing it.
All right, these things. Who's in for $20 on these things? Yeah, 20, 25, 30. All right, who's in for 25? 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, $33 going once, twice. Oh!
I care about Grimlock. That's it. I only want Grimlock.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, $41 to number 16.
I want Grimlock. That's all I care. There's Grimlock inside there.
Knitted crimes. Someone made this with a lot of love.
Aww.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110.
Go, go, go!
Yeah! Oh my God.
$145 for 129. Oh, you in for 150. What are you in 155? 160, 170, 180.
Yeah!
$210 going once, twice, sold 129. First day. 20, 30, 40, 50. 55, 60, 65, 70, $70 going. Oh, 65. Who's in for 65? Who's in for 60? Who's in for 55? 55. Oh, who's in for 60? Who's in for $56? 56 going once, twice, sold 70, $56. I didn't even see the iron Yeah, okay. Who's in this for 20? Yeah. 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 going once. 45. Who's in for 45? 45, 46, 47, 47, 47, 48, 49. $49 going once, twice, sold 184. Okay,
Soundwave.
Oh my God, he's got the defect in his eye from the Magic Beast toy.
Oh yeah.
I'll
I was going hand puppet. So okay, who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, who's into this for 40? 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 49 going one, 50, 50 going once, twice, sold 16, $50. I don't know who this is, he's not very Do you think I'm serious? I don't know who he is, he's very popular. For that, he starts at 1,000. Exactly. Anyway. Anyway, we're going to start this at $20. Who's in for 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 70, anyone? 65, who's in for 65, 65, 66. 67, 68, 69, 70, 69, who's no? Please get 70. All right. All right, $319, $69. I'm just going to start at 40. All right, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55 going one, oh, 60. Who's in for 60? All right, 60 going one. Are you in for 60? Keep those numbers up, guys. 60 going once, twice, sold to 88, $60. Little baby Dre. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 120, 120 going. Oh, 125. One still in for 125. Okay, 125 going once, twice sold, and number 80, 125.
Phil requested
So we start at $100. All right, where is Phil?
Phil, can you put it, where do you go?
He's down there.
Phil, what are you doing?
Well, that's fine. Phil doesn't get his phone.
Phil, you do the auction and you're done.
All right.
What?
Give me a number. Did you want this rat trap? Yes. It's $800. Okay, we're gonna start at $10. Who's in for 10? 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 going once. Oh, 25, 30, 35, 35 going once, twice, sold 138, $35. All right, animated blitzwing appears to be complete. 2 missiles, animated blitzwing. Who's into this for 35, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. I've been to the dealers, there's not a lot of animated, FYI. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 85 going once. Oh, okay, 90, 95, 95 going once, twice sold, 188, $95. Okay, animated RC, we're going to start bidding at this at $20, it's in 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55, and, okay, 40, it's in for 40, 40, 45, 45 going once, okay, who's in for 50, okay, 50 going once, twice, sold, 350, $50. Oh, good luck. Animated Raptor will start in that. Who's in that? Animated Raptor?
Animated Raptor? Prime Magnus.
Okay, who's in for 10? Anyone in for 10?
And it's just the
10,
cap for Prime.
15,
Okay.
16,
So you can
17, 18,
do Omega Prime.
19, 20, $20 going once, twice sold, 129, $20.
Hi everyone, sorry to commandeer you off for a second. I just got to make two quick announcements. Once you're done bidding for the night, please flag down one of the runners so we can collect your items for you at the back table, and also kindly turn your card at the cash table. Thank you.
Okay, we got animated Swindle right now. His arm has popped off the bag, but he is not. It's fine. Yeah, so animated Swindle, this one goes for a good chunk of change now these days. Okay, so 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55 going once, twice, sold for $419, $55. Alright, these are the animated Ultra Magnets. Alright, we're going to start with that. This way, he goes for a good chunk of change these days. Starting at 50,
I have a friend in
50,
Calgary
60,
who has
70, 80, 90, 85, who's in for 85, 85, 86, 87, $87 going once. Oh, okay, you're in?
If you can't find
You want to go for 90?
I can connect you.
It's $3, $90 going once, twice, sold to 180, $90. That's okay, Legacy Evolution Armada Universe Megatron. We'll start with 20, who's in for 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, $90. Okay, who's in? Okay, 85, who's in for 85, 85 going once, twice, sold 187, $85. All right, Ryan Reynolds, the action figure. We'll start this at $20. Who's in for 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45 going once, twice. Oh, you're in for 50. All right, 50 going once, twice, sold, 174, $50. Okay, let us do. These are some good ones here. Okay, Phil had another one. Yes, it was, Ben. All right, Tigertron starts at $663.
666, you got a deal.
No, that's rude. Who's in for Tigertron for $10? $10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65 going once, twice sold, 138, $65.
Yay! So what would be your budget for these?
We've got an oversized knockoff of the Voyager Rhinos that think is out. It's making the Japanese Takara colors.
My friend, they're asking 100 for this power version. Now they also have Primal.
Anyway, we'll start this at $35. Anyone for 35? No one in for 35? Anyone for
That's an oversized.
35, 40, 45?
That's
Okay, 40 is in for 40.
Yeah, I got the Mega Drive like for $40. Okay. I got one like
40 going once, twice sold, $136, $40.
Saturday.
Toys, Octane, or whatever he's called these days. No, we go with real names here because I'm stupid. Okay, we'll start this at $40. He's super 40, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 90, 95, even though it doesn't have one twice sold. Oh, you're for 100?
Yeah.
Yep, keep those numbers up so I can see it. 105, 110, 110 going once, twice sold, 178, $170. All right, we got some of my X-Trans spots here. There's Megatron, the X-Trans spots, there was the Megatron. Start this at 50, who's in for 50 on this one? 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 100, okay, who's in for 95, 95,
Can I see it?
What's that?
Can I see it?
I think I had a Surge back in the day, and like transforming the legs through the wings was like worse than anywhere in the world. It was such a bizarre.
Right, 95. Who has a 95 bid? 95 going once, twice, sold. Oh, you're in for 100. In for 105, 110, 120, 130, 130 going once, twice, sold, 154, $130. All right, this one, sure, let's get this one seating here. We'll do some artwork in a second here. We'll start. So this, when we had Dick Gautier here, Dick Gautier was kind enough to sign a lot of autographs for me, and I've been using them throughout the years. Dick Gautier sadly passed away. This was the last of his autographs I had in my possession. So there will be no more Dick Gautier autographs in the charity auction. So $50 we're going to start this at. Anyone in for 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 80, 80 going once, twice, 85, 90, 95, 100, 100, 100 going once, twice, sold, 31, $100. All right, some artwork here, and then we will actually do the Capcom signs after that. We got a little forward spray and print. We'll start that at $10. Who's into that for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45 going once. 50, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 90.
The guy who stole it.
Okay, 85, who's in for 85, who's in for 80, who's in for 75, who's in for 70, okay, 70, 70 going once, twice, sold $70 to 31.
He's got a blue link on Wikipedia. I click it.
Okay, yeah, we've got Megatron's Last Supper by something like close to so we're going to start this at $20. Who's in for 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 75. Yeah. Who's in for 70? This is in for 70. Going once. Oh, you're in for 70, 75. 75 going once, twice, sold to number 70, $75. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, 9:07. We're almost halfway through. Then we'll do big boys. We're going to do the art, then we're going to do the signs, then we're going to do big boys, and then we'll rock on to the rest of the stuff. Okay, so this is the art. I don't know who's by. Starting at $10. Who's into this for 10? 10 going once, out, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25 is in for 25 is in for 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. $31 going once, twice, sold, 305, $31. All right. And then we've got a star screen. We're going to start this at 20. Who's in for 20 on this? 20 going once. Oh, 25. Oh, okay. 666. Okay. All right. 20, 25, 30. 30. Okay. 25 is in for 25. 25 going
Is it
once,
signed?
twice, sold.
Is there a signature on there? It looked like.
All right, and we've got a Starscream and Megatron in the background here. Where? This for $10. $5. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's growing. You can see the out there, the one. Yeah.
That'd be super helpful. And we'll start calling off our most of our sides. All right. Anyone looking for $5? Sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 10, 11, $11.19 sold. All right. All right, come on out. We got a Frank Tadero sign. Starting this at 20. Who's in on 20 on this one? 20 going once, twice, sold 347, $20. All right, we got David K. Did he sign this one? He did. David K. autographed this.
That's how much it goes.
Who's into this for 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 80, 75, who's in for 75, who's in for 70, who's in for 70, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, $80 going once, twice, sold 55, $80. Okay, James Roberts, sign, okay, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, who's in for 100, who's in for 90, who's in for 85? 85 going once, twice, sold, 326, $85. All items for seller, who's in the net for $20, 20, 30, 40, 50, 45, 40, 35, 35, 36, 37, 38, $38 going once, twice sold, 347, $38. All right, Michael Charles Hill, writer. Nice artwork there. Who's into this for $20? $20, 25. 25 going once, twice, 20, 30, or for 30?
30?
$30 going once, twice sold, number 16, $30. All right, Luis Crusoe, going for Black Rakia, who's in this for $20. 20 going 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45, 50. $50 going once, twice, sold to 343, $50. All right. We have a metric ton of people that signed this one. Let me see who I can.
That looks a lot like mine.
Ray Berger, Vince DiCola for sure. Lori Fazo.
Neil Ross.
We get to go out to the video. We signed it.
Oh,
Sandy Fox, sorry.
Now we have to verify everything now.
A lot of people.
It's like we don't.
For $50. 50, 55.
You could probably like
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 75 going once, 80, 85, nice 90, bring them home, 95, 95, who's in for 95, 95 going once, twice sold at number 13, $95. All right, Deathsaurus or Star Saber?
Star Saber.
Star Saber it is, okay.
Sell them as a bundle.
All right.
Bundle.
200, who's into this for 200? 200.
Ah.
220, 230, 240, 240 going once, twice. Oh, 144, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 290 going once, twice, sold. Oh, you're in for 3 now? 3, 310, 320. 320 going, 310, who's in for 310? 310 going once, twice, sold 144, 310. Wow. We'll get to you in a bit, sure. Gotta make sure people save their money, and then this is a 3-0 movie Optimus Prime, the person that donated this. It is complete, they took it out for display, they put it right back in the box. We're gonna start this at $100. Who's in for 100? 110, 110 going once, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 160 going once, sold to 102, 160. Then we've got a Bad Brawny. This is a third party Brawn. Who's in for 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50, $50 going once, twice, sold to number 4, $50. Oh, we got a Jurassic Park set. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Jurassic Park with the shipping box. Who's in this for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80, 85, 90.
It's not very your numbers upside down.
$90 going once, twice, sold to 346, $90. We got this third party toys Canadian team, which is Galvatron. And it's this color, it's the darker purple.
What is it? Third party.
Who's into that for $30? 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70,
Oh, that one. Oh, okay, yeah, there's some hardware over this version.
85, 90, $90 going once, twice, sold, number 4, $90. Alright. That's good. I think we got a bag of miscellaneous animated. They aren't complete.
You got
Jazz,
Oil Slick, and
Voyager Bulkhead.
Yeah.
Start that bag at 20. He's into that for $20. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45 going once, twice, sold to 180, $45. Yeah, storyboard. So the uniform I do.
So these are, FYI, these are photocopies, but they've been bound and everything. They're the storyboards of episodes of the show along with scripts. So this is Heavy Metal War for Experience of Devastator. We'll start it at 20.
Yeah, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55 going once, 60, 65, 70, $70 going once, twice, sold, 31, $70.
And we have one more. We have
It didn't meet the reserves. The reserve like $3,500.
Can I see it?
Wow.
All right, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $70 going, 75, 80, 75, anyone in for 75, anyone in for 70? $70 going once, twice, sold, 102, $70. Then we have a few autographs here. I realized we do have a Peter Cullen autograph here this evening, so we'll start this at $40. This is the Peter Cullen 40, 45, 45, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 70, 65, who's in for 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 69, 69,
70? 70.
$70 going once, twice, sold to $16, $17.
You're making it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go. Always forget our magical certificate.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let me just switch these through. 15-minute early entry in the meal room Saturday and Sunday. Now keep in mind I have a stack of certificates, folks. just keep that in mind. So $20 we're going to start this at 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55 going, okay.
There's a crazy limit over here.
$50 going, okay. $50 going once, okay. 55, 60, 65, $70, okay, who's into 65? 65 going once, twice, sold, $65. All right, unlimited voice acting auditions with live script reading. All right, we have $20. Who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. $60 going once, twice, sold. Is it All right, now what do I have in my pile here? How about an ultimate fan pass? 15-minute early entry to the dealer room Saturday and Sunday. Unlimited auditions for the voice acting reading. Skip to the front of the line guest privileges. Who's doing this for $40? 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 95 going once, twice, sold, 202, $95. Who wants to get in early to the dealer room? Or who wants to voice act? Another 15-minute entry early in the dealer room. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65, 70, 75, $75 going once. Okay, 70, who's in for 70? Who's in for 70? $70 going once. Who's in for 70? $75 going once, twice, sold. Number 6, $70. All right, who wants to be an ultimate fan? All right, got another one of these. $40, starting 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, $65 going 18. In on this? $60. $60 going once, twice, sold, number 18, $60. We got another voice acting auditions, unlimited. $20, who's into this? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. $40 going once, twice, sold for $148. 40, what did I say, 45 or 40? $40, okay? 15 minutes early, another one, just the early entry. Who's into this for 40? 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65, 65 going once, twice, sold, 340, $65. All right, ultimate fan pass, the last one. There's one more thing here. Who's into this for $40? This has everything on it. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, $65 going once, twice, sold, 332, $65. And one more voice acting audition. $20. Who's into this for 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35. Who's in for 30? $30 going once, twice, sold, $345, $30.
So this is a pretty rare and unique cover. It was an official cover from the Beast Wars IDW. It's an homage to Animorphs. Oh! It gets signed by Ian James. It's a retailer incentive cover. He's the second best Ian here this weekend. So they the store would have to sell 50 copies to get one copy of this, so they're pretty tough to get. And again, it's an homage. I think it was Animorphs cover number 4, which had the cheetah.
Yeah, so we're going to start that at $20.
It's a pretty rare one, yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55, going once, twice, sold, to $192, $55.
So this one, The Man on the Run, signed by Pat Lee. and by one of his, I think it was his inker at the time, Chris Garden. I have to ask Alex, but I think it's his inker too. Who's not on the run. But signed by Pat Lee, was signed at, I want to say, one of the fan expos back in the day, maybe 2003, 2004.
Yeah, so we'll start at $20.
Issue number 1, signed by Pat Lee. Yeah, pretty prestigious.
All right, 20, 25, 30. $30 going once, twice, sold, $30. That's okay. Yeah, Pat Lee fan base. We have a framed Arthur Burkhart signature of Devastator. We're going to start this at who's into this for $30. Anyone into this? 30, 30, 35. 35 going once, twice, sold, 40, 45, 50, 50, 55, 51, 52, $52, 53, 54, 55, $55 going once, twice, sold, $317, $55. Okay, so this one, these are the, so these are a little more obscure and hard to get autographs.
So the story is like, I think he's not at best health now, Clyde. He can't travel anymore, so getting his autograph is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
So we're started at, I guess.
Yeah, anyone into this for 40 on this? Tough one to get. All right, anyone do for 30? $30 going once, twice, sold, 34, $30. This is Stephen Keener, who has passed away. We'll start that at 35. Anyone into that for 35? 35 going once, twice, sold, 342, $35. Your classic of the young Alan Oppenheimer is into his 90s now. Signed Skeletor. Who's into this for $30? 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, $50 going once, twice sold, $31, $50. And this one is Jack Angel Cyclonus. Jack has sadly passed away, and that's the training we have here. Then into this for $40. $40 going once, twice sold, $19, $40. Okay, Gigawatt. Who's into this for 20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40 going 45, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65 going once, twice sold, 156, $65. All right, some people pointed at this earlier, it's Among Us. It's Among Us, and people were looking at it, so we put it up here. 156. Okay, Among Us, Xbox, Imposter Edition, $20. Anyone into this for $20? $20 going once, twice, sold, $20, 347.
This is a sign. I asked Phil, who's Phil looking at me.
Oh my God.
Is that Blue Man Kuma, the voice of Tigatron? So someone's
not Venus.
I mean, there's Tigatron. It says man over Blue Man Kuma. I don't know. Anyone? No. I want to be sure before I put this up. Anyone know? Google Blue Man Kuma autograph. I want to be sure. Anyway.
I'm not sure if it's, they normally look like Venus's autograph either.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Venus's. Anyways.
Okay, anyway, Combiner Wars Brew Kits. Anyone into this for $30?
Anything.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60. Who's into this for 60? 55. Who's in for 55? 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. $59 going once, twice, sold, $180, $59. All right, this is Voyager Skylines from Combiner Wars. Who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 40, 35. Who's into this for 35? Who's into this for 30? $30 going once, twice, sold, $31. Okay, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. $39 going once, twice, sold to 34, $39. Okay, Fans Hobby Marksman.
I think that was on Marksman.
Yes, it was. Okay, and it is, someone opened it. It is open, but I'm sure it's complete. Because we do vet these things, I just looked around and donated. So who's into this for $75? Anyone? 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 120, 130, 140, 160, $160 going once, twice sold, 129, $160. Okay. What other than Desaurus, Thrasher, or Crasher. Oh, the customs. Where's the gentleman that brought all the customs? Because I do not want to mask her talking about the customs. We'll bring them on up. We've got animated customs of the movie style. Okay, we've got a steelbook 4K of Transformers the movie. Who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 25, 25 going once, twice sold, 13, $25. All right, steelbook of the best Transformers movie, Apex State. $5.
No, $1.
15, 20, 8, 20, 25, 30, 35, okay, $30 going once, twice, sold 201, $30. Thank you. Okay. Magic Square Ultra Magnus. Okay, who's into this for $40? 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 65, using this for 65, using this for 60, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 75 going once, twice sold, 314, $75. Yes?
Mr. Consultant. Okay, so because we found one here, we'll do this one first. So this one is David K. and Venus signed DVD, and so that's Venus that's on the other one. So we'll start the David K. and Venus signed DVD, Classic Beast Wars. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just like to confirm the autograph. Sometimes people don't spell their name, but I don't know where the V is.
All right, so $10. Anyone need to do that for $10?
$10 you get
$10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $30 going once, twice sold, 1 and 2, $30. And then we have an alternator's track signed by Michael McConaughey. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're starting with 20. We'll do this for 20. 20, 25, 30, 35, 35 going once, twice sold, 31, $25.
So this is the Venus now.
All right, Venus on a VHS, we do this for $10. Anyone, $5? Anyone, five going once, twice sold, $35.
Woo! $5. The last one, here's another. It's Venus. So there you go. DVD, Japanese DVD.
Yeah, $10. Anyone in that for $10? Anyone in that for $5? $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $11 going once, twice sold, $135, $11. I don't know what region this is from.
Okay, so
yeah, Daniel knows.
I worked with Shout Factory during the Japanese master course stuff and everything. They're garbage. They didn't have budget. Mad Men, which is a Australian company, made the best ones. They have a terrible dub on it.
Yeah.
So if you want to know what I'm talking about, this is the best Western English version of the DVDs of Headmaster and Master Course. We can get on this Headmaster. So only because I worked on the ones for us, and they were terrible. So I would start at $20, and it's going to go for a lot because if you look on eBay, people are realizing that physical media now.
All right, so 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 65 going once. 70, 65. All right, 65, 70, 75, 75, 70, $70 going once. Oh, 70, 70, 75, 75, 80, 80 going once, twice sold, 343, $80. All right, so these 3 days. Okay.
Bot-bots, hold on.
A whole bunch of bot-bots.
A lot of them are later wave, so they might be harder to find.
Yeah, and Robot Heroes.
Robot Hero.
One Robot Hero. Start this at $10. We do this for 10.
Yeah, it's good price.
10, 20, 30, 40. All right, 30, 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You took it at 30. You want it? I'll do 30. Okay, $30 for the once, twice sold. All right, Legacy Crasher. All right, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $90 once, twice sold, $61, $90. All right, Grid Night and Goldberg.
I want to help you, but I enjoy watching this one.
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Yeah. Green Man, or Good Night. Anyway, $20. 20, 25, 30, 35, 50, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, $80 going once, twice sold, number 4, $80.
And there you go.
All right, and this was a custom class.
This was TFCon.
Oh, I did that.
TFCon 2011. Techno, do you remember this one?
I can't remember which year. I remember doing that. It was
What year was that?
I can't remember which year.
Jeez.
So
anyways, it's supposed to be Crankcase.
2014.
2014? Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's in the package, it's more just, so it has the unique head sculpt, paint and everything. We'll start it at 10.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 20, anyone for 20? No? 15?
Well, we tried.
Oh, we can put it inside. Oh, 15, $15 going once, twice, sold 344. Oh, you're too late, 317.
There you go.
All right, we have the Lucy masterpiece we'll get to. This, I don't know if this is jazz, it's downbeat maybe?
This is downbeat.
Downbeat, who's into this for $40? 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $70 going, oh, 70, you had it for 70. All right, 65, 65, okay, 70 going once, twice sold, $47, $70. Machine Wars. Bago Machine Wars.
So it's not all of the flip changers. It's missing the Megatron molds. It's missing the hoist. So most of them, not all the flip changers.
Yeah, we'll start this at $25. Who's in for 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, 45, 45 going 40, 40, 40, 40 going once, twice sold, 3.8, $40.
Good price.
Good price. Okay, we will do the loose masterpiece, and then we will do Death Sword. These are masterpiece and third party. They own those customs. Hang on, we gotta do the customs. All right, okay. So these are custom figures, and I'm gonna read this. These customs are of the now defunct Sector70.com Bainamated charity auctions. Auction 3 is the remaining set. Prime and Jetfire combined and should be sold together. This is for me, Alpha Magnus, including my sticker on the back of the winners. Okay, my YouTube Alpha Magnus creation has videos for the more difficult sets. Customized to make each figure listed on back. Okay. So this one is Wheelie by Maximo Prime. So it's a movie Wheelie done in the animated style. So we'll start this at $20. Who's into this for 20? Okay. Yeah, show the picture there so you can see. So 20, 25, 30. $30 going once, twice sold, 202, General Techno. Hey! Okay. Then, where are the other customs? Yeah, we'll do all these as the general. Alpha Magnus is so nice. So this is a Demolisher by Alpha Magnus.
Uses the Armada scavenger mold.
Yeah, so we'll start with the crane. We'll start this off at $25. Anyone in this for 25? 25. Anyone 20? 21, $20 going once, twice sold, 405, $20. All right, there we go. Okay.
This one's really nice.
All right. Oh yeah, this one is.
This one's the jazz.
Sabrina Ing, Sideways. There we go.
That one.
Oh, here he is himself.
Yeah. I just wanted to say a lot of these customizers no longer customize anymore. I still do because I just throw them out there, but like she hasn't been one like 10 years.
This one is very impressive.
So pretty much all the rest of these are you're not going to be able to get it from that person. You can check them on the board.
Yeah, so we'll start that one at 40. Who's into that for 40? I don't know if you guys into 40, 45, 50, 55, 55 going once, twice sold, 30, 31, $55. All right.
And then these three I have pictures of. I posted them. I just found these. It is the RC sisters from the Revenge of the Fallen. They do transform, and the video should be on my YouTube now.
Okay, so we'll start this set at $50. Who's in this for 50? 50, 55, 60, 65, 65, 60. Who's in for 60? $60 going to once, twice, sold one. Oh, 65, 65 going, Someone needs to be in this good. It's 60, 102, $60. Okay. All right, because we're running out of time here, so we had so much stuff. Okay, so this is Bainamated. I'll get you someone to hold that just so I can read the back. These ones come with instructions, and this is from Wanda Real, Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, the animated style. Anyone in this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40, 45, 50, $50 going once, twice sold, 178, $50. Goes together there. And this is Jolt. This is Jolt. This is Jolt by Demons. So that's what Jolt's going to look like there. Everyone can see it. Comes with little electric whips made from a bumblebee base mold. Okay, who's into this for $25? 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40, 45, 50, $50, 50. Who's in 45? Who's in for 45? 45 going, okay. 45 going once, twice, sold to 47, $45. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, and this is The Fallen by Donnie Tsunami. Very cool. All right, who's into that?
Yeah, there is a lighting feature on the back. I don't know if you guys
Started off as a Megatron, probably?
Yeah, that's like blue.
Yeah, okay, so who's in this for $25? Who's in the 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 35, 35 going once, twice, sold, 40, who's in for 40, 40, 45, 45, 45 going once, twice, sold, 55, $45. Okay, we've got Scalpel. Yeah, so this one's really cool. So it's anime style Scalpel by Joel Custom. It's made from Black Arachne base. So who's in this for $25? 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, $55 going once, twice, sold, 202, $55.
This next one is Optimus and Jetfire. I combined it, I made it so that all of these combined, but the original customizer was named just Wheeljack. And he knows if anyone knows him, he's been around. But there's a picture of the combined.
There's a combined mode.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold on.
The paint on Jetfire is stunning, just
You got like, here's the
incredibly crisp.
The small pictures of the individual modes as well. He's a good one. Everything that guy did was amazing.
Does Jetfire have the beard?
I believe so, yeah.
We got photos.
Please confirm.
Which one, the Jetfire?
Jetfire, yeah.
So here's the Jetfire. It's
got the beard.
It doesn't do it justice.
Beard confirmed.
Yeah.
Beard confirmed.
All right, who's in this pair for $50? 50, 55, 60, 65, 65 going once, twice, sold, 178, $65.
Hey.
All right, there we go.
That's a great set.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions, just check my YouTube or message me. We're seeing you this week. I'm here all weekend. Thanks.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And Daniel, thank you so much. All right, so we are getting near the end, so we're just going to do rapid fire, a whole bunch of various masterpiece and third-party masterpiece figures, and then we will do Deathsaurus, and then we'll probably gonna move on to the everyone's favorite, Let's Make a Deal. Okay? All right, so this is, I believe, don't yell at me, I'm going to be saying names of Pride are correct. My brain is melted, I don't know, I think this is KFC, Blaster. Yeah. Right, anyway, a third-party blaster masterpiece with his gun, that's all he comes with. Oh no, it's a Pete's Fantasy Club, apparently, yeah, KFC. And it comes with Rainhorn. Anyway, $40 should have been that. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, $75 going once, twice, sold $375. Okay. There are bits to this hound here. I believe this is a third-party hound. Maybe Fans Toys? I'm not sure. Third-party hound masterpiece. He does come with his shoulder cannon. It's probably attached somehow here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so $40 is in this for 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 195, who's in for 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. All right, $99 to $9.99.
$9.99.
All right, I believe this is another Keith's Fantasy Club, AFC, Cyclonus, or as I like to call him, Galvatron. This for $40, 40, 45, 45, 45 going once, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, $75 going, 75, maybe $75 going once, twice, sold $81, $75. All right, there we go, $75. Okay, you got third-party Perceptor. Perceptor, we're going to start him losing his in for 50, 50, 50, $50 going once, twice, sold $350, $50. Okay, we've got Fans Toys, Iceman, part of Superion. Okay, and it appears to be complete here with the instructions and all the parts. Starting at $75, and the him for $75.
I've been missing
$75 going once, what, oh, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. There's two of them here, just so you guys know. 105, 110. Okay, who's into it for 100? 100, who's in for 95? $95 going. Okay, who's in for 100? $100 going once, twice sold, $400 or $500. Okay, this is Goose. Goose, famous choice. We'll start him at 50. Who's in for him for 50? 50, 55. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. $90 going once, twice sold, 308, $90. All right. Okay.
Here.
Oh, we got skids. Commander class rockets. Starting at $20 for this for 20, $20 for 25.
Is that Power of the Crimes?
Power of the Crimes. That is Power of the Crimes rockets. Okay, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, $55 going once, twice sold, 106, $55. Right. Okay, yeah, skids. I don't know if this is X-Train spot skids within this for $40. 40, 45, 50, 50 going once, twice, sold, 128, $50. What? Who bought the raw mix? Yeah, 106. All right, which one? Oh, Bad Cube Grump. Which is gears. Who's into this for $40? Anyone into this for 40? How about 30? 30, 30, 35. $35 going once, twice, sold, 55. Oh, we had a 35, 40, 45, 50. $50 going once, twice, sold, $350, $50.
This is a good one. The twins, Ottawa Twins talking about their set legends. Start that at 20.
All right, who's in the list for 20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, $40 going once, twice, sold, one, oh, 45, 50, $50 going once, twice, 50, in, 45, who's in for 45, who's in for $45, 46, 47, $47 going once, twice, sold, 108, $47. All right, here we go. Okay, 45, we've got,
Wolverine. Eric, Wolverine. We did Deadpool, we will do Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine, who's in Wolverine for $5? Who's in the Marvel Legends for $5? $5 going once, twice. Oh, $5, $10, $10, 15, $15 going once, twice, sold, 171. All right, anything up here other than Deathsaurus that people are into? Oh, let's get rid of these. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that. So this is Fans Project 6 Night. Function next 6, who's it? Start this at 40, who's into this for $40? 40, 45, 50, 55. $55 going once, twice, sold to number 10, $55. Okay, this is function code, so I think this is Chrome from Fans Project. So who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $45 going once, twice, sold, 306, $45. Okay, this. Yeah, no, it's highbrow. Fans Project highbrow. All right, who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $45 going once, twice, sold, 416, $45. Oh, Walmart exclusive. Sure. All right, there we go.
Oh, Track Battle Roadbuster, Walmart exclusive seal. $10.
Yeah, $10, 15, 20, 15, 15, 16, 10, who's in for 10? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $16 going once, twice, sold, oh, 17, here's your 17, 17, 18, 19, $19 going once, twice, sold, 347. Transformers Classics Volume 1 trade paperback, you can get this signed by Bob Budinsky this weekend. Start this at $15, and this for 15. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 35, 30, 30, 31, $31 going once, twice, sold, 312, $31. Where's that Run to Dreamwave comment? Oh, okay. You can explain this, and we'll do the all-tail Megatron, and we'll do this straight. What? Oh, okay, yep.
that's all hail Megatron, the trade number one. Actually, it's pretty tough to get sold out.
Yeah. $10 is into this. 10, 15, 20, 25. $25 going once. Oh, 20 units for 30. 30, 35, 40. $40 going once, twice sold to Jeff. All right, so this is...
These were the Dreamwave Word Meets the Eye, they're like the bio books, pretty much. It looks like it's all of them except the first one, so you get 2 to 8, pretty much. Started at 5. $5, Ian?
Yeah, start at 10. 10 was in for 10. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 40 who's in for 40, who's in for 35, who's in for 30, who's in for 25, $25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, $30 going once, twice sold to 34. I got a metal hawk here who's into a metal hawk for $20. 20, 20, 20, $20 going once, twice, 25, 26, 25, 25 going once, twice sold, 81, $25. Okay, we got a third-party masterpiece. Anyway, who's into this for $35? 35? Anyone into it for 35? 35? 35 going once, twice sold, 305, $35. That's cheaper than the blush these days. Another third-party skids. Who's into this?
Oh no!
Oh gosh!
Stole it $1.
Oh! Okay, who's in this for $10? So I get $10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Alright, okay, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 40, 40, 40 going once, twice, sold 47, $40.
My boy Dusty. We're starting at
yeah, Dusty, $10. Who's in the Dusty for $10?
$10 for Dusty. No one has Dusty. Yeah. Has those that trademark. Okay, we got some Dusty. We got 2.
What do we at? $10 on Dusty. Who's into 10, 15, 20? $20 going once, twice sold, $348, $20. All right, what time is it? We got 10 minutes left. No, we got lots of time for that. That's happening at 10 p.m. Okay, that might not sell. We might have to put it in silent auction. Okay, oh golly, what is this? Tracks? Yeah, tracks. So that actually is meant to be, I think. Yeah. I think that's like where this is going. We gotta. Oh.
Good job.
All right. This is a hubcap. I think it's. Star Ace. Okay, it's a third-party hubcap. Who's into this for $20? 20, 25, 20, 20 going. 20. Anyone? All right. I'll do 20. You gonna do 20? All right, $20 going once, twice sold to 75, $20. All right.
Oh my goodness.
What? This was a third-party Astro train that I looked up earlier today.
Choo-choo.
No, we should put them in the engine system.
DX9 Astro Train. Okay, anyone into this for $50? It's pretty nice. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, $90 going with one. You got it, 85. You got it, 85. It's sold, 312, $85. All right. X-Trans box. Hoist. My brain is mush at this point. Yeah, in the box, everything seems to be in there. Who's into this for $50? Anyone into X-Trans box hoist for $50? 40, anyone in for 40, 40, 45, $45 going once, twice sold, $350, $45. Okay, Legendary Heroes, TFCon exclusives, Saltman, Top Spin and Twin Twist in the Argentinian colors. Anyone into these for $20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, who's in these for 45, who's in for 40, $40 going once, twice sold, 151, $40. Legendary Heroes, Mini Warriors, obviously it's a Bumblebee of some kind. Who's into this for $20? Anyone in 20, 25, 30, $30 going once, twice sold, 99. No. Come back. I got Azur. All right, 35, 40, $40 going once, twice sold, 127, $40. Aaron Archer can sign this weekend. It's Hoist, Armada Hoist. Started this at $20. Who's into this for $20? 20, 15, 15. Okay, so 20, 25, 30, 35. 35, 35, 36, 37, 37 going once, twice sold, $407, $37. We'll do. So you can explain what this is.
So the comic book adaptation of the '86 movie. It looks like it's all 4 issues. Bob actually helped with this adaptation. Matt here this weekend. Matt Lynn did some of the coloring and line art. All 4 issues. Start at 10.
10, who's into this for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $40 going once, twice sold, $328, $40. We've got a trade paperback, volume 1, Robots in Disguise. New series using this for $10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40, 45, 41, 35, using this for 35, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, $40 going once, twice sold, $201, $40. Overlord, Titans Return Overlord. Here's the complete here. Just want to make sure that. Okay, start this at 20, using this for 20, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, $60 going once, twice sold, one for $60. All right, 4 minutes left. Reissue Optimus Primal, who's into this for $10. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, 30, 25, who's in this for 25.
You can get it signed by Gary Chalk.
20, you didn't get signed? Yeah. 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, $42, we $192, sold. Getting signed by Ian this weekend. $10, who's into this for $10? $10 going once, twice sold, 34, $10. I got another one. I'm gonna start this at $10. $10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $14 going 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, $21 going 1, 2, 3, $192, $21. That's in rough shape.
$5.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to get this signed. It's Wild Rider if you want to get it signed. So we'll start this at 5. This is for 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $25 going once, twice sold, 106, $25. Okay, Tarantulas, who's in this for $5? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $30, 25, who's in it for $25 going once, wait, $26 going 1, 2, 3, $106, $26. Anyone in RID from their booth? Anyone into this at all? Anyone in? Okay, starting at 10, 15, 20, 25. $25 going once, twice, sold to $418.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. What is this?
Thanks. What?
It's like 6 shots, very unique colors in a small scale. Who's in this for $20? All right, 20, 25, 30, 35, $35 going once, twice, sold, $344, $35. A smaller Cheetor. It started at $5. Who's in this for $5? No one? Okay. Masterpiece Traps. I don't know what that is. Reissue Scorpion. Okay. start this at 50. Who's in for 50? Who's in for 40? 40? Anyone? All right. Who's in for 35? 35, 36, 37, 37. Going once, twice sold, 328, $37.
I imagine.
All right. Anyone else into RID? We've got Thunder Quill, who's kind of hard to find. Anyone into Thunder Quill? RID Thunder Quill for $20. Quill Fire, Thunder Quill, whatever. 20, 25, 30, 35, 30. Who's in for 30? 30, 25. $25 going once, twice, sold, 140, $25. What is this?
Tricranius.
Tricranius Beast Power. Who on earth is that?
It's a flaming magma
Clear fossilizer in like fiery colors.
Yeah.
Gold age, I get it. All right. Who's in this for $20? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 45, 50, 55, 60, $60 going once, twice, sold, 61, $60. All right, Megatron, East West Megatron, $20 over this, 20 dollars going once, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, $51 going once, twice, sold, 192, $51. All right, what time is it? Cyber Shark, $5. Who's going to do a $5 Cyber Shark? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 going once, twice sold, 142, $24. And the last Rat Trap, $5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $17 going to 192. All right, and now it's time.
All right, yes.
All right, $250. Who's in for 250? 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 270, 380, 390, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, $610 going once, twice, sold, 198. I need to move down there. Please be respectful to everyone. There is a massive bin that we need to dump out. Just let us dump them out. You can come out, start making deals. I'm going to come to the end and you're going to talk to me and we're going to make a deal and go all over. Yeah, just dump them so people can bid. Thank you. Molly, can you come to the mic?
No, I'm going that way. I'm going to try and get this one guy in there I saw. I was trying to get them to bid. Just grab the reflector that wasn't reflector.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's there. I want to get him, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get there. Because I got a feeling someone's already grabbed him.
Anything interesting? See anything interesting?
Because I can't get around. Okay. Oh, somebody grabbed
My dad and I got an hour and a half down the highway and we're like, shoot,
I think I'm going
Sorry. Oh, Jesus.
I won't do that.
Do that.
Wait, what are they playing?
Oh, there's recording.
No.
Oh.
Is it the Auto Battler game? Looks like Arcoids or something.
Oh.
So I might actually never get you.
Good eye. Yeah.
I have a sixth sense for gotcha.
You just know. You're like, oh,
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I feel gambling. But it's not fun gambling for money. I want to gamble.
it's not a sword.
Like, I love
I saw that sword. I agree.
really need to get one of those
He's
things.
wearing it.
Fox boy.
It's a light sword. That was the what?
It was the stupid thing that marked you as a member of like the round table.
He's wearing his jacket.
As he should be. Come on. That looks so good like them.
It really does. So Mark is member of the round table?
Like
As in
that round table.
Yeah, the really shitty one that you're telling me about? Nice. It's good that someone appreciated that.
It's a cool sword.
It is.
And it's a cool Optimus design.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Optimus was a knight of the round table.
They didn't teach me that in my medieval course.
Yeah, well, they fucked up. I'm gonna squeeze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I fucking got it.
Oh, damn. I would have loved that.
That is a lot. Oh.
God.